Hello, and welcome back to another One Piece chapter reaction and discussion.
1068. 10.
Chapter 1068.
We're one more chapter away
From
1069.
Great timing on that sound effect.
Thank you.
Great
I was like,
timing.
I was really stressed.
Today is going to be such a fun stream. We're going to be talking, of course, about 1068, another amazing chapter. Do we even have to say that anymore? Every chapter is amazing.
Yeah, you kind of are. It's a given.
It's so nice to be back. You know, last week was a break week for One Piece. We got a member comment already. I'm so hyped for this chapter.
Conrad.
This is a member whose name I said I would never get wrong ever again. See, I remember. Conrad Corbel. Shout out, Conrad.
Yay.
Yeah, so it was a break week last week. We are back, and it's good to be back. We have a lot of fun stuff planned besides just talking about the chapter. We're going to have a special guest hopefully dropping in. Hopefully, if everything lines up. If not, we have a plan B that we're going to try to swing, I guess.
Yes.
They've already revealed that they're going to be coming on our show on their channel. So maybe we can reveal it, or maybe we should just keep it a secret.
We can keep it a secret.
Okay, we'll keep it a secret. We have
yeah, hopefully. You know what I just realized?
What?
It's December 1st, and I didn't
decorate
the set yet. I feel like a buffoon. I feel like a fool.
It's all good.
Next time.
Yeah.
It'll be Christmas in here
time
next
over the
time.
weekend.
Yeah.
And what else was I going to say? Oh, yeah, and also this is the stream today since we're all Nakama over here and all caught up. I'm going to be revealing the finished Vegapunk Shaka helmet, and I'm very excited to show that off to everybody. I've been working on it, whenever I've had time over the course of this past week, and I'm going to unveil it for everybody to see here on the stream. So stay tuned. We're going to talk about the chapter first, and then we have a fun sketch that we're going to be showing. We're going to be having a guest on, and we're going to be revealing the helmet. So really jam-packed at the end. Really jam-packed at the end.
Exciting. Yeah, we are bringing... Okay, I know someone already said it, so we might as well just announce it now.
Okay, well, let me just get ready.
Oda is coming in.
Right.
I know he's very busy right now, especially since it's not like a break week anymore, but he said that he's confirmed.
Right.
He said anything for you guys. Anything for Volume 1.
I'm really busy, but I'll make it happen. Guys, let's just talk about the chapter right up top. Some general thoughts. We just got done reading it. I know a lot of people want to see us read it live, but for my sanity, I need to read it before we go live, just so I can gather my thoughts.
Yeah.
Everybody has seen me.
We don't want another muskrat, situation.
Yeah, everybody has seen me when my thoughts are not gathered, and it's not good. But what an amazing chapter. A lot of little things dropped. Of course, we get Pastalucci again.
Wow.
And he is going to be squaring up, it looks like, versus Luffy, which I don't think anybody really thought. I mean, some people did say, yeah, it's going to be Lucci versus Luffy, but then other people were saying it's not going to happen again. He's going to have to fight some of the other Straw Hats this time.
This is where I'm kind of having conflicting, because right when you said that, I was like, I don't know. I feel like it is such a big tease at the end of a chapter to be like, I don't know if the translation pigeon guy. Is that what he said?
Pigeon guy.
Yeah,
because
Luffy loves his guy names.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I don't know. I don't know if Luffy will end up fighting Lucci. I feel like Oda is like the best at. You want this? No.
Right.
Not yet. Not now. You think you're going to get it? You want it? It's like the chipmunk from Enchanted. He's like...
Okay, right. Okay, don't call Oda the chipmunk from Enchanted, dude. That's incredibly
that's an inside
disrespectful.
cut. But yeah, I feel like I don't know. I feel like that's gonna be what's happening.
We have Obi-Wan. Carlos saying Lucci is about to get preached the fuck out of that island. Yeah, I mean, people were, saying that now that Luffy has gotten so much stronger, he's going to have to, Lucci is going to have to fight somebody else, we saw Brooke and Zoro on the Sunny kind of posted. So we thought, posted up in the port, we thought that they were going to be the first people,
The front lines
that CP0 crossed. But it turns out that this Seraphim has the paw fruit
which
ability.
is crazy. I mean, it does make sense, I guess, if we're thinking like, okay, the world government and Vegapunk like has DNA, so maybe he was able to replicate. I mean, that the implications of that are pretty crazy because it's like a replication of an already made fruit, which is kind of like what he did with Momonosuke, right?
Right.
He was able to do that with Kuma because he just had all of the.
I guess, yeah. He
had all the stuff.
He had all of the information.
Yeah, the DNA. DNA is like the base information if you think about it, like the.
Yeah, and Sean Mustafa, I don't know why people assume others haven't also gotten stronger. I think that too. I mean, Luffy isn't the only one, and the Straw Hats aren't the only ones that are getting stronger.
I mean, Luffy,
other people are getting stronger too,
yeah,
for sure.
I just saw, I mean, Dev Wheeler said it too, but someone else above that said it, that like Zoro is so strong he had to be sidelined. Conrad said that. Like Zoro's too strong, so he has to be, yeah. So I don't know who would go up against. I mean, he kind of took out, what was her name? Atlas. Pretty quick.
Was,
pretty quick.
But I think it was even Shaka, or it might have been one of the other Vegapunks that said,
don't do it. Yeah,
you don't stand a chance.
Yeah,
like these people are CP0.
Mm-hmm.
They are, the fiercest of the fierce.
Mm-hmm.
And we did get to see Lucci use the seventh power, I guess, which only I think he has. At least he's the only person known to be able to use this seventh power, which was pretty crazy. I mean, he's the pastor for a reason, okay?
Yeah. Ghost Knight also said Atlas looked like a cyborg, and I kind of assumed that. They were maybe we thought they were maybe like clones of something, but I think like it would make the most sense if they were like robots, pretty much, because her eye was all messed up, or they're like some type of.
Right, yeah. I mean, maybe cyborg or just complete robots. I mean, I don't know. And they just have Vegapunk's consciousness or brain. He's mentioned in the previous chapter that they're linked and that they, all synchronize at the beginning of a day or whatever, and all share the same brain and all the same information.
I really like.
Yeah, that wasn't really surprising, I would say, to me, but
I really liked how it started too, with like the first interaction between like Vegapunk and CP0. Like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for bringing my property back. You can just leave it here, and we'll see you later. And Lucci's just like, that's not how this is gonna work. Like, two ships have come, haven't come back.
It was so funny too to see Vegapunk, one of the Vegapunks, say, because Kaku is like. Really, with that mask on, like, he is the comedic relief of CP0, looking like the Soge King running around, just being goofy, dude. And I love it. Like, I love Kaku so much. And I'm excited to see kind of how much he's learned how to use his fruit, since the last time we saw him. He's like, yeah, can we at least have a cup of tea? It's cold out here. And the Vegapunk responds like the most passive-aggressive, in the most passive-aggressive way. Like, I think there's another military base like right around the corner. They're pretty close by. Yeah, close.
You don't need to stop here.
Yeah, you can just stop by over there.
We're not friends.
They have tea. They have good tea.
We're not friendly.
They have really good tea. We have Jeff Easy saying, I secretly hope the pigeon is a devil fruit user too. I mean,
he looks menacing.
Yeah, dude.
He's got a little mask. Yeah, he wouldn't have a mask on.
Right,
he wouldn't have a mask on.
I kind of hope so too. I don't know how everybody else or other people would feel about that, but I think it'd be fun. I think it would be fun.
I mean, that's what Oda does best. Just like these crazy reveals that are just fun.
Yeah. We also got, some, well, first of all, there's a lot of things we got, and these are sort of our general thoughts. We'll go through the chapter just to make sure we didn't miss anything. But, oh my God, dude, seeing Kuma again.
Busting.
Yeah, falling apart.
Busting is a little, I don't know.
Yeah, it was disrespectful, dude. He's literally falling apart.
I meant he's like, busting apart.
Yeah, busting at the seams.
Yeah.
But seeing him struggling to get there, and I kind of thought, and I do just I can't help myself sometimes. Like I read comments throughout the week and I get excited about certain things, and people have their own sort of ideas and theories that they pitch, and some of them like I latch on to and I love, and I kind of really had sort of latched on and really wanted to believe that Kuma was gonna send Ivankov and Dragon to Egghead.
I mean that he wouldn't though, because this is like his fight.
Sure.
This is his business. His daughter is his business. He's not going to send anyone out there.
Busting a lug nut. Thank you, Conrad.
That's good.
Reminds me of The Mask. When there's that line like something about hold on to your lug nuts. It's time for an overhaul or something like that. But whenever I hear the word
Mask or Son of the Mask?
No, it's not Son of the Mask. There's
I thought
only
you
one Mask
preferred
movie.
Son of the Mask.
Why are you doing
Honestly,
that? Nobody prefers
I don't know.
You're absolutely
you seem
full
like
of dog shit right
You seem like the person.
I seem like the person. That's more insulting. That's
Son
the
of the
most
Mask.
insulting thing you've ever said to me.
That's a lie. I've said way
worse.
worse.
No, it really
that's
is.
A lie.
That's to say you look like the kind of person who likes Son of the Mask. Like that's so fucked up.
Prefer Son of the Mask.
That's like
your favorite
like
you're like, oh, I like when the dog gets the mask.
So that's so disrespectful.
But he pawed himself.
Yeah, he pawed himself.
He said,
he's on the way.
Pawpaw is on the way.
Pawpaw is on the way.
Don't worry, Bonnie.
That was good.
Pawpaw is on the way.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I didn't expect that. I mean, that was kind of crazy. I thought maybe he would. It is his fight, and you're absolutely right about that. But I still thought, I don't know, maybe he would, maybe in them trying to like get him, I don't know, he'd paw them away and then paw himself. But I also thought like he was falling apart too much to go himself. That's
what's crazy too. That's why even Dragon, I think, was like tripped out that he was even like doing that at all, because he straight up was like going against, like he was using his own free will.
Right.
Like he used his own free will to like, paw himself over there, which is like such a crazy thing, because all this time we just thought that he was just a shell of a human, a shell of a man, a shell of a bear. Yeah, and people have said that, he still is, linked somehow. And so he could be going back because of that too,
But I mean, there's still some Kuma in there for sure.
Yeah.
Something
I hope.
Yeah.
I mean, Zombie Die said he must be connected to Baby Kuma. Crazy. Baby Kuma has pawpaw abilities too. Yeah, that was crazy. But
that was so fucking crazy.
I mean, it would be even sadder. I mean, that would be even that would be very sad if like Bonnie was like, "Oh my gosh, like my dad came to save me." Yeah. And he has like no idea who this
that would
person
be
is.
Insane.
She's like, "Dad," and it's like going to Kuma, Baby
or
Kuma.
going to Vegapunk to protect Vegapunk. Like Bonnie Bonnie thinks that her dad is there. And he just makes a beeline right past her and like shields Vegapunk. That'd be dark. That'd be so dark. We also, this is from Ty too. Ty said, I think this chapter heavily hints the Seraphim are only the original 7 warlords.
That's what I thought too.
I think that would make sense given maybe their age, right? That they've had time to sort of maybe grow. So he's been working on this for a long time. So it would be the original. I saw other people kind of arguing a little bit in the comments at the bottom of the TCB site that there wouldn't be a Moria Seraphim, but I kind of think there might be. I don't know. If it's based on the original, I guess.
Yeah. Well, if I'm
7.
like thinking properly, like if I'm remembering right, and I could be wrong, like what was the whole reason for Doflamingo like squaring up against Moria?
Squaring up against Moria? He had an agenda. I forget exactly, but that's before we knew he was a celestial dragon, and he had all these connections with. I
mean, because that could have been, I don't know, maybe they probably already had his DNA at that point.
Well, sure. I mean, that's before we knew anything about his connections with, I think even. I don't even think we knew. We definitely, I don't think, knew about Smile then, or his connection with Kaido, and we knew about the age of Smile because he had said that. Well, no, that was in Saboti.
No,
there was just a lot of mystery surrounding that, and we didn't really know anything about Doflamingo at that point, if I'm remembering correctly. Things in the right order.
Yeah, we found out more about Doflamingo once we got like more of Law's backstory too, right?
Right, yeah, but that happened after Punk has
exactly.
Wow. Speaking of Conrad hit us with a dono. Let's freaking go, Conrad.
Go no.
A go no. Josh said he prefers dubs to subs. I don't think I ever said that, Conrad. But hold on, my mouse is
he prefers them
mode.
when he's eating.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Or not able to multitask.
He said, so I wouldn't even be surprised if he preferred Son of the Mask. Okay. All right. I see. I like how you donate to talk shit. I respect that. It's a power move. But because he loves Jamie Kennedy after watching Malibu's Most Wanted. And Malibu's Most Wanted was a great movie. Great film.
Oh, I thought that was his show.
What the fuck?
Most Wanted? Is that a show?
Malibu's Most Wanted.
That sounds like a cop show.
Yeah, maybe it does, but it's Malibu's Most Wanted. It's iconic, dude. It's Jamie Kennedy. It's Jamie Kennedy. I mean, he's pretending like, or not pretending. I mean,
I don't know who that. Oh, Jamie
like
Kennedy's from Son of the Mask.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. I get the connection.
I know it's not even that late.
Sorry.
You know, B-Rad. Yeah, B-Rad.
B-Rad.
He's just like like a white rapper. You know, kind of goofy guy, white guy, but kind of honestly before. I don't know. I mean, I feel like that's just like more. I don't know. Like, I feel like that's more common now. And I feel like when that movie came out, it was like, wouldn't this be crazy if there was a white guy walking around like this? Like, that was the whole premise and the whole joke of the movie. Like, wouldn't it be hilarious if there was a white dude that thought he was like this super hardcore, like gangster rapper? And now it's like, yeah, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people. MGK's origin story. Yeah, like MGK. I mean, it's so funny. Anyway, Nat _ never heard of it. Watch it. I mean, I don't know how it holds up. Don't watch it. Where were we? Stussy too. Stussy. Seeming like she's definitely been to Egghead before.
Yeah.
Like not people. Again, I was reading some comments before we went live. People were saying, "Oh, maybe it's because she's CP0. She has access to all this information." But and the translation could be different later.
She says like nostalgic.
Like nostalgic meaning she's been there before when she was younger. And we found out in Whole Cake that she was a lot older than, she looked to be. So I don't know how Stussy, fits into all this and what she was doing. Was she, just like she had kind of, and all of them kind of, like CP9 did in Water 7. They sort of like infiltrate these places undercover. Maybe she infiltrated Egghead and was undercover there for a while. But she's definitely been there.
She did the whole secretary thing.
Yeah,
before Khalifa.
Yeah.
She was Vegapunk's right hand gal.
And yeah, I can't wait to see. I mean, dude, it's going to be crazy because, again, in my mind, I thought we're going to get to see Brooke and Zoro kind of start to take out CP0. But now they've deployed the Seraphims. They've deployed S Snake, which is Boa, S Shark, which is Jinbei, and S Bear. Well, S Bear is on CP0's side, I guess, but is a problem child. So we'll see how that all turns out. And S Hawk, which is Mihawk, which is so crazy because I do think that the Kuma Seraphim is going to turn on CP0. But yeah, they're going to have to fight not only like Luffy. Bro, CP0, I'm sorry. Lucci, respect the pastor, is so strong. Sure, gotten so much stronger. All of them probably have. But it's CP0 and their fucking cannon fodder that they brought with them versus like not just the Straw Hats, but like 3 Seraphim. Like 3 Seraphim and the Straw Hats. The Straw Hats of which Luffy is the captain. They're fucked. I don't know. Like this is so bad for them. Like so bad for them.
I mean, I just don't think they're gonna fight. I just don't think. I don't know. I think it's gonna be like really close, and they're gonna like get away because they just can't deal with that right now.
Right. I have a question. Do you have any? And this is a question for the chat too. Do you guys have any idea who Vegapunk's friend might be?
The inherited will friend.
Because he wasn't that close to Clover.
No.
He mentioned knowing
He
him.
was sad when he died.
And he went to his grave and gave him flowers. But
I don't know. I don't know if we have. If people said it's just Clover, right? It might. Yeah, I guess we were saying it's Clover.
Yeah, I thought
And the Seraphim are Lucci side, not Luffy side.
the Seraphim
Mm-hmm.
would be. Vegapunk is deploying the 3 Seraphim, right?
At them?
Deploying them against CP0.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Why?
Nothing. I'm just confused.
Conrad with another dono. Let's see if he donated to talk some shit again. Just kidding. I love you, Conrad. Let me give you a sound.
Shitty.
If I talked trash without donating, then it would just be rude. I respect that. That's fucking dope. Someone said Sanji's mom. The Void
That's
Sentry is
interesting.
Clover's will. Clover, maybe some other dude in Mads. Yeah, I was thinking some other dude in Mads because if we look at the cover story too, very interesting cover story. This time we see Caesar and Judge fighting each other, and they're like both imagining, like there's a thought bubble connecting them, and it's Vegapunk. They're thinking of Vegapunk, and there's 2 shadowy figures in the background, which I'm assuming is them when they were younger and all in Mads together. But I thought Clover, but then I was like, is he that tight with Clover? Like,
It wasn't like about him being tight. It was just like he died. His death was because like he knew too much about the Void.
Right, and it probably
history.
was Clover. Then.
Yeah, so he wants to like he like said like literally. Let me find the quote. Yeah.
Megan's got it pulled up right here.
Oh gosh, I can't find it.
I have it on the monitor right here too. We can look at. While Megan's looking for that, I saw someone else say it in the chat earlier. If you're here and you haven't liked the stream yet, give us a like. Apparently that matters a lot now. I mean, YouTube's algorithm is always changing. So even if you're subscribed, hit the like button just real quick. Bow, real quick. Pow, pow, pow. Pow, pow, real quick. And that would help a lot. So did you find it?
I mean, just what he's talking about before he says friends will. Just like, the forbidden history. The strings are pretty much like, yeah.
A beautiful eyes
Clover
here
and O'Hara.
saying, Josh, show me the cosplay. We're saving it to the end. But it's going to be worth the wait. But yeah, all of O'Hara's will, is that what you were saying?
Yeah, O'Hara's will and Clover.
Right, it could be that. It could be that simple. I just thought.
But you never know. It's not stated, but it's just kind of, implied, but not stated. So it could be someone else.
This is from All Blue Boy. He said that the will of O'Hara lives on because he has the research info in his head. Yeah. He did say that. So it probably is that. But I thought maybe there's another person we don't know about.
Could always be the case, though.
It always could be the case. I want to start going through the chapter now just to make sure we didn't miss any moments. And then I'm going to be, away from the chat for a second while I look at this. But after, I want to ask you guys some questions, your thoughts on everything, moments that you want to talk about specifically from the chapter. But it opens, A Genius Dream is the title of the chapter. It opens with Caesar and Judge still fighting, imagining Vegapunk. And I assume this is them, right? When they were younger. It looks like, silhouetted, which is crazy because Caesar, I don't know. Caesar looks better now, cooler now than his silhouette.
I mean, it might not.
Dork.
I don't know. It might not be them. Again, with One Piece, you don't want to guess. You don't want to assume anything until it's in your face, actually said.
It's true. It's a good point. This is where we have one of the Vegapunks, Vegapunk 04, which I forget exactly his name or their name. But this is when, this panel too, this first panel, when CP0 rolls up to Egghead and we have all these like sea beast, these machines or whatever.
They're cute. I like them.
Surrounding them. It is such an epic panel. And I don't know why when we get this next shot of just like Lucci and his mask, Kaku, the Seraphim, Kuma in the background. Like CP0 they are so gangster, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just rolling into like the worst situation. And Lucci doesn't know that the Straw Hats are there, but still, like, he's like cool as a fucking cucumber.
He's always cool.
Yeah, he's like,
he's always cool. He's just this is my job.
yeah, dude, he's
Clocking
just,
in.
So, clocking in. So gangster, dude.
Yeah.
Kaku again, so funny, dude. I don't remember Kaku being this funny. Not exactly a warm welcome. Kaku, fucking giraffe, bitch. So yeah, and then we see him talking to them, Dr. Vegapunk, I presume. Then he says, "You want to comment on these disappearances?" So Vegapunk seems like he's known that the government was coming after him for a long time. They've sent CP 7. They sent CP 8.
That's why he's trying to get out of there, because this is like the last line.
Bro, but what did he do to them?
Kill them.
Did Vegapunk just murder them? He's like, they're gone. They disappeared.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. They kept rolling up, and Vegapunk just kept murdering them. That's wild, dude. That's wild. I don't know, man. I don't know. They deny it, of course, but
don't look under the lab, Nat said.
Of course, Lilith gets pissed. What are you getting at? You think we sunk those ships? Lilith is so funny, dude. Regardless, we can't let you in. Please turn back. And then Lucci's like, we gotta abandon ship.
Well, maybe Kuma's funny.
He is funny, dude.
He's cute.
Then we cut back to the Grand Line where we see Kuma
ripping off all of his shit.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking going for it.
This was so epic too, man.
Yeah.
I mean, just the his hand coming up and then just poof, and all his life support machines falling to the ground. Dragon looking worried, concerned for
his friend.
Dragon stays concerned.
Yeah, he really does.
Yeah. Now we're back with Luffy and Vegapunk and Jinbei and Chopper. And this is funny too. I mean, again, it never gets old. Brooks' panty joke never gets old, and Luffy not giving a fuck about information never gets old, dude. When people are actually expositing important information and Luffy's just picking his fucking nose, it's the funniest thing in the world to me. It's frustrating because I'm like, Luffy, I swear to God, dude, if you don't just act a little bit interested
and if you don't retain, I mean, that's what's like good about, having his crew. It's like Jinbei's there, Chopper's there to relay this information that Vegapunk just said to Luffy. They're like, he doesn't know, but we'll like Robin. Everyone needs to know this information, this conversation, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I just saw when I was peering over at your screen another dono from a goat.
Oh, Chad.
It's your kitchen.
All the sounds for this man, Mr. Chaz himself. I missed the birthday stream, but here's a happy belated birthday, Josh. Also, happy OP. Oh, yeah. A 1 release date on your end. Thank you, Chaz. Fucking goated. If you don't know who Chaz is, I think you can click on his name right here and go to his channel. He has a One Piece TCG.
I could spam it too.
Mehgan said she'll spam it too. He has a One Piece TCG-based YouTube channel. Super informative, covering all the releases. And yeah, the cards officially come out in the United States tomorrow, I believe. Yeah. So I'm going to be racing to the nearest store to get a couple packs. Not even a couple. I'm getting every starter deck and a booster box, maybe. Gotta check the bank. But thank you so much, Chaz. Go check out Chaz. Support him. Subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. Just super informative and great videos. And he's also out there in the streets hustling, working hard in these YouTube streets, not the actual streets. The YouTube streets, which are, sometimes a lot darker than the real streets. So I respect that.
Right.
Shout out, Chaz. Thank you so much. Time to wax some packs. Yeah, and Mehgan's stealing all of Josh's chopper cards, and I'm gonna be opening packs on the channel too. And Mehgan's gonna take every single chopper card.
Yeah.
Jumping back to the chapter. It is, and I've spent every.
Yeah, he's pretty like. He's like, I don't have anything else to do. I ran out of money. I did all I have all the ideas in my head, but I just need it's time to move on. Mm-hmm. It's like he's like forced to move on because they're gonna kill him. But
yeah, he said, unfortunately, I'm still limited by time, money, and manpower. I persevere because I wish to change the world with science. Now, this, to me, obviously Vegapunk has a very, very, very heavy Einstein sort of inspired appearance. But this move might be looking a little too into it, but this is a very Nikola Tesla move of Dr. Vegapunk right here. Nikola Tesla being someone, for some weird reason as a kid, I was obsessed with Nikola Tesla. And he kind of had the same idea where he wanted to make energy free to everybody. And it was actually just briefly.
You can't do that.
You can't.
You can't do that.
Bro,
you can't do that. You can't make medicine accessible for everyone because
hell no.
it won't make any money.
Yeah, it won't make money. But wanting to make energy free, I don't think the government in the world of One Piece would like that very much either. But Nikola Tesla, I was very obsessed with him as a kid. He was around. Him and Edison had a lot of problems with each other. Oh. Because Edison, of course, being the company that exists today, and Tesla not being
in a different way.
Well, in a different way, in a way that's panning out to be, who knows? But yeah, and Edison would even like electrocute dogs in the street and call Tesla's power, AC or DC, I forget which one was which, but he would call it harmful and say that, it kills people. Look at what it did to the dog. And he would just electrocute animals in the street, dude.
Jesus.
Bad
guy.
Edison fucking sucked ass. If you look at history at all, Edison sucked ass. But this is a very Tesla move from Vegapunk right here. Wanting to give out free power to the world. I respect that. Luffy picking his nose, of course.
Basically want to give stuff away to everyone.
Yeah.
What I kind of want to do.
Yeah, Luffy's like, I don't give a fuck. You seem like a good guy. I like it. AC was Tesla. Thank you. And Quattro out here gifting membership. Shout out Quattro,
yay.
A goat. And a donation from the Weebsty Boys.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Another explosion.
Here to plug me and Money D. Luffy mixtape, Beats We Beat With Our Feet, Volume 2. Oh, and I hope you called me a goat as well. If not, run this back. I shouldn't have read it all out loud.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let me
say it again. You can cut that out.
Let me just, oh, shit.
We're not live.
A donation from the Weebsty Boys.
Wow.
Another group of goats.
It's so cool. Instead of a bet.
Let me read this comment for the very first time. Here to plug me and Money D. Luffy's mixtape, beats with my feet, beat my meat with my feet, or whatever. Sounds like some weird like fetish shit, honestly. Oh, and I hope you call me a goat. I did.
Wow.
I did. Shout out the Weebsty Boys. Love them. Love them. And we love Money too. Shout out Money the mod. Fucking just a ray of sunshine. Love Money. Okay, we're almost there. Still pushing on. And then
I
we have
love
to check
this
on our
comment.
guest.
Sabella said, "If Vegapunk is Tesla, Caesar is Edison." LOL.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Nations are Jinbei is giving everybody words of wisdom like he always does. He's our Tio for a reason. Nations often wage war over natural resources. We need to generate energy. If they'd only open their eyes, they'd see there's energy all around us. Bro, this panel of Vegapunk, dude, I want to show this panel. Like, I know. Yeah, I know we might get, maybe in trouble or whatever, but I'm not going to show more than this panel just in case, but I have to,
freaking
dude.
tongues out.
This shit is so funny. Look at this man. Bro, this is crazy, dude. This is crazy. It's like, what is, like, I don't know. It's the blank stare in his eyes. It's his it's like the shadow on his tongue. Yeah. Like it just looks funny. Like a little like it looks too real.
It's very funny.
Vegapunk, yeah. I don't know, dude. Vegapunk honestly looks terrifying in this panel. And hilarious. This is like some SpongeBob shit right here.
It's hilarious.
But I had a real good laugh when I saw that panel. Okay, sorry. I lost my place. But popping back over, you still don't care. He's like, nah, it's great. You want to make people happy, whatever. Luffy, of course, saying I'm not a hero. the thing, that's the thing to further my quest to understand energy. Yeah, so in looking into the energy that fueled the ancient weapon, that's when he looked too deep into the Void Century and the government started coming after him. So he's like, I want to get out of here. I want you to take me with you.
Take me.
CP0 shows up. Everybody's kind of freaking out a
Why
little bit.
are they on the island at all?
Right.
Yeah. Like, or why didn't they? How did they even get here? Because baby Kuma, Kuma,
S Bear.
S Bear,
S Bear.
S Bear Potamin.
Which is like
one
insane,
moment,
dude.
One moment. I'll paw you in to the rest of the group.
Let me paw you in real quick. Yeah, this is just so crazy, dude, because we saw Seraphim Jinbei with what looked to be Senor Pink's Devil Fruit ability, but we didn't know if that was something that Vegapunk was able to recreate, or if Senor Pink had died and he just gave him Senor Pink's Devil Fruit, or if it's even Senor Pink's Devil Fruit at all. But with the line Frankie,
yeah, I know
saying,
that.
This looks familiar. It's pretty heavily implied that it is. So now that's still up in the air. But why did he choose that Devil Fruit? I guess to give to S Shark. So that means all the other Seraphim are going to have the Devil Fruit abilities of the people they're based off of as well.
Nami is just like, you're the worst, Rob Lucci.
Yeah. You're the worst. Boo.
It's like, you suck, Charlie Brown. Like, it has the same energy.
Someone else said that it was cool to see that Sentomaru is like on Vegapunk's side, because it did seem like Sentomaru was maybe on the government side. But it is cool to see that they are a ride or die for Vegapunk. And now, again, Vegapunk saying, why don't you bring Bonnie with us? And then just disappears.
Bro, that panel, that shot is
with him
unsettling. Yeah, it's hilarious.
I don't know. The other shot is, I don't know.
I mean,
why
that
it's
one's crazy too, but that's hilarious. I laughed out loud when I saw that. I was like, what the heck?
And then we see a space monster, and Kaku getting really excited to fight a space monster.
It's like, hell
this
yeah.
bit was so funny too, where Kaku would just rush into everything, and then after Stussy would say like, that's a hologram. And Lucci, I could, the first time I read it, I didn't know that Lucci was the one like delivering the line of like, you should probably tell us this stuff sooner. And I don't know why it's so much funnier. Like that Lucci finally gets to a point where he's like, Stussy.
Yeah, you do this constantly. And you're the only one, I guess, that has any like crazy knowledge of anything that's happening. So it's like, why are you withholding it?
Yeah, Stussy, you gotta cut us some slack. You gotta fill us in before we rush into battle.
Obi-Wan Carlo said Stussy apparently knows a bit about Egghead, and the Children Research Lab is quite close to Egghead, so maybe CP0 agents grew up there under Mad's experiments.
I mean, yeah.
Possibly,
I mean, we were talking about it in the beginning of the stream, too. It could be really any number of things and reasons that she would know so much. I mean, she could have been there, undercover. She could have infiltrated. She could have... Like she's definitely been there, and she knows things about people. I think more than if she would have just like got a file and read about it. Like she knows things. Sorry, let me just check and make sure. Let's see. Can you read the chat for a second? I'm checking with our
Luffy's
guest.
gonna one shot. Luffy is gonna one shot Lucci, and then Stussy will be like, "He's the sun god, by the way." It's so funny.
So our guest is asking
Stussy has a wild name. I know, and I first read it, I was like, Stussy? Or is it Stussy? Bad Sussy. Even an enemy target crosses. This is crazy, too. She's like, don't underestimate. Like, he's straight up underestimating. Again, Lucci, have you not learned your lesson? You cannot underestimate. You're on Egghead. You're on his territory. He's going to get you.
Yeah, that's... Yeah. Wild.
What do you guys... I mean, like... Okay. I like that theory about...
8:15 our time is when...
8:15 our time. I like that theory about, like, the Mads experiments and the CP0 agents. Because it's, like, close to there, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, Bonnie said she was also there as a kid. Nat said, makes me curious. Mm-hmm.
Kaku rushing in and getting blown up by laser beams was hilarious too.
Mm.
And Atlas running out, and then Lucci unleashing the 7th power, which is crazy.
Six King pistol.
And even Kaku saying like, damn, he's not pulling any punches. He's not fucking around, dude. He didn't come here into this situation, which is an almost like unwinnable situation. He didn't come here to fuck around. He came here to carry out, his mission, what is being asked of him. So he goes right into it. And that's what I'm saying. Like, people are saying like, yeah, Lucci's going to get one shot, but like, bro, why would it take all this time for him to get there? Granted, it would be pretty funny if it's like all this build up to him getting there and then he does get one shot, and that would be, something Oda would do, like, undercutting something and something being funny. But also, like, I don't know. Like, something is going to happen, and Lucci is going to either have gotten so much stronger that he's formidable, or like you said, him and Luffy aren't going to fight at all, and he's going to like have to fight Seraphims and he's going to win. I don't know, but like, he's not going to get one hit unless like this is all like a long con. He's not going to get one hit. I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, he one-hitted Atlas, that's for sure. And that's when they lock eyes. Straw Hat and Lucci says Straw Hat, and Luffy says Pigeon Guy, and they meet and lock eyes again, and it's a rematch of the century. Now, Mehgan doesn't think that they're going to clash at all.
I don't know. That would be a very Oda thing to do. I feel like he's like on his way out. They're on their way out,
Right. We are going to spend the next couple of minutes looking at some of the comments in the chat. So if you guys have any moments that you want to point out, or any thoughts, theories, ideas, just anything you want to say, then now's the time. We have a guest coming on in about, I think, what is that, about like 20 minutes? So hang out, stick around, because we're still going to be talking about the chapter, but we're also going to be waiting for our guest that's going to be popping on soon. In the meantime, let's read some comments in the chat. All Blue Boy says, Vegapunk saying to meet him at the top is such a video gamey scenario, LOL. Luffy might avoid the fight and just do that. You know what's funny too? Meet me at the top is also not just a video gamey scenario, but it's also such a One Piece level scenario. Where we're going to start getting panels and pages now and diagrams of where everybody's at. The Straw Hats are already split up, Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I hope Luffy gets there fast. But this is where I think things are going to start to go down that road, which is fine. I mean, that's what I love that about One Piece. This is from Kevin Hinoyosa. Luffy not caring about backstory is why he's my favorite MC and why I aspire to be like him. Yeah, I wouldn't be like, that would not be me. I admire that about Luffy and I love that about him. But if I was like, a fly on the wall in the, Oval Office or something, and they were talking about, some top secret government information, I'd be all ears. I'd be all
writing
ears.
it down.
I'd be writing it down.
Notes.
Dude. I'd be live streaming it.
And the government would actually kill you.
Yeah, and then the government would actually come after me. Matthew says, yo, he did smash Atlas, and she did also just give Luffy food. That's an input. This could be another situation where, Luffy doesn't take kindly to anybody mistreating people who have given them food.
Yeah.
A la Rebecca, a la many other people.
Oh.
But that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point. And he did see her get cracked, face cracked.
Literally face cracked. Her eye is gone. Which was like, oh, damn, sad.
This is from Red Buster. My theory was that the pigeon is Emu in animal form, but it's too soon for a reveal like that, I guess. Bro, that would be too crazy.
Yeah.
That would be too crazy. A lot of other people are also speculating that it could be that, this like ancient fuel source would be cola, which is also like, I get it. It's fun and sure, it's goofy, but I mean, yeah, there's no way. There's no way. Watch.
No,
I'm wrong.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
But what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, something about Vegapunk talking about this is just like a random thought. It's probably not even worth saying out loud, but I've already started my sentence. That the way the clouds are kind of swirling around Vegapunk, and he's talking about energy surrounding all of them, and just because the world they live in now being confirmed a post-apocalyptic sort of world, I was like, what if there is this sort of like nuclear, like what if the One Piece world is not just a post-apocalyptic world, but it like exists in like it's like Chernobyl, you know what I'm saying? Like there's just nuclear sort of gases everywhere. And that's also, I guess maybe could be a part of why like all this shit has sort of like mutated and become the way it is. I don't know.
That's interesting.
It was just that panel. I was like, oh, that'd be kind of crazy, But you never know with One Piece.
Gases.
Kevin said it's not regular cola, it's Mexican Coke because
that's the top tier stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's what people
Isn't
have
that
been
because
fucking
of
up. They put regular Coke in there.
Yeah. Isn't it the type of sugar? Don't they use like pure sugar cane in the Mexican Cokes? That's why it tastes so much better.
Yeah.
Oof, I want one.
It's the bottle too, dude. Something about Coke in a bottle. Like Frankie does it right, dude.
Yeah.
Like in a bottle.
Yeah.
Like that's the best way to have it.
For real.
Vombi24 says, I feel like if Vegapunk actually travels with the Straw Hats, it'll make for some of the funniest bits in One Piece.
I hope so.
Do you think that he's going to travel with them?
I hope he doesn't get like taken out here.
Here's the thing. They've already set up that his consciousness, everything we need from Vegapunk, information, he's already said like it exists separate from me somewhere else. So, I mean, he could maybe die. But I mean, that would also be crazy. We're in the final saga, though. Anything's possible.
Yeah.
I do want him to travel with the Straw Hats, though, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. I want to see them travel together. I hope Chopper gets connected to Vegapunk, says Conrad.
I hope everyone gets connected.
Everybody gets an upgrade.
Everyone gets an upgrade, and just so they can gain knowledge on the things that they've already been working on.
Yeah.
Obviously them. Like power-ups, not really necessarily power-ups, but like Frankie, that would be awesome if he had one.
I'm still waiting for Frankie. Like,
I know. I really want him to shine. Like,
there was a comment on the TCB website. Someone said like, it looks like Egghead is shaping up to be. People thought Wano was going to be like Zoro, all about Zoro, and like Zoro's big arc. And it's like Egghead. Everybody thought Frankie.
I mean, yeah, I would. Again, like. With Wano, it would have been so cool to see a little bit more of what was going on with Zoro. I know there was so much happening and there were so many things to wrap up and there were so many things to like in order to move forward in the story. But like Egghead, it would have been cool to see a little bit more, but not necessarily like this is all of Frankie's arc, because we kind of got that with like Water 7.
Yeah, but more so meaning like, I don't know, dude. I know he will learn stuff and he will, I don't know, like he will have his time, but I just wanted him to start getting upgraded like ASAP. I wanted him to start playing with things and getting ideas for new things. Like I wanted that to start happening, and he has just kind of been a little sidelined. All of that group has been a little sidelined. But again, this is week to week for us is like kind of new on the newer side. So I mean that could just be that week to week kind of feeling. If we were reading it all through, it might not feel that way.
Thank you, Taco for the donation.
Choco Taco
4233.
Shout out Choco Taco. Just a dono, and we love that. You're not like Conrad over here. You're not like Conrad just throwing some disses in there.
Ooh.
Just.
I mean, like, it's fine. You can.
Actually, can I be honest? I like when Conrad does that.
Yeah,
though.
I know. You get really excited. You get flustered. Like
I turn red. I like it. I like when he does it.
Yeah, he really does.
Conrad. Speaking of Conrad, Zoro is just like a samurai. That's all you need to know. Anyway. All right. What time is it? Let's see. When our guest
7:49
is coming on. Okay, we
still got some time to kill.
We got some time to kill, so I want to make it interesting and entertaining for everybody. So I did want to save the reveal until after our guest comes on.
Okay.
The reveal of the helmet. In the meantime, if anybody is here and you weren't here during the last community live that we did, I can pull up some of the work in progress pictures that I took so you can see what we're kind of like building up to, I guess. Oh my God, I got to burp. I'm burping so much. Give me a second. Let me cue that up. I think I still have it set up here. Yeah, here.
Conrad, thank you.
What did he do now?
Mehgan is the best. There you go. No insults.
Okay.
Thank you.
Fair.
Now it's just I know Conrad
Fair.
is a person that only speaks the truth.
Right.
Right. Oh gosh, you guys, what the heck?
Oh damn, we got like. Oh
Thank
my God.
you for Mecha Troy.
Mecha Troy.
And also
shout out.
Choco Taco again. Oh, forgot my comment. LOL. Vegapunk's consciousness transferred into the Sunny by Frankie would be dope.
That'd be crazy. Spoilers for Film Red, but that was something that we forgot to talk about in our
Oh yeah.
video.
We forgot to talk about it because it was that forgettable.
Yeah.
It was like that forgettable, and you know me. I love cute stuff. I'm a sucker. What can I say? You like cute stuff too. You're a fan. Who isn't a fan? But that was one of the most blue ball moments I think I've ever gotten with anything One Piece in general. Just because I saw like promo art for it, and I obviously was super excited, and it was like what people think that Chopper is. That was what Sunny was. Like a mascot character
Right.
that really doesn't do all that much.
Well, yeah. I mean, and not to give anything away, and I know, again, the movies aren't canon, so it can't be something that carries over into the main story, but yeah, even Nat said, like, yeah, they made that just for marketing, for sure.
Yeah.
I just wanted that to, and I think it was Choco Taco's comment about just, like, transferring a consciousness or the Sunny consciousness that, like, made me just remember that. And I was just so bummed out about that. I was like, damn, dude, this has nothing to do with anything.
I mean, it was wacky and it was cool and it was, like what if? But I would have liked to see more. Like,
yeah,
I don't even think that. I only watched the movie once, but like, just to have like, I wanted like maybe like a little scene of like an interaction with like Frankie and Sunny Kun. Like that would have been so cute.
Yeah.
Like just a little like not Sunny Kun doesn't have to do much, but like that's Frankie's baby.
Right.
Like that's Frankie's like if Chopper is Robin's baby, like that is Frankie's baby.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I would have loved a little interaction between them.
Yeah, me too. And you saying that made me more frustrated. But because that would have been such a great moment. But piggybacking off of, I guess, Choco Taco 4233's comment, we have Kevin who said, maybe that's why Frankie's wanted poster is the Sunny Oda is foreshadowing.
Oh, yeah.
There has to be some significance to that, too. I mean, it might just be a gag, but I think there's more to that as well.
A lot of people are giving you compliments.
Me?
Yeah.
For what?
Just about you.
Oh. I like Josh's haircut and vest. Oh, Conrad didn't donate to say that. He snuck it in there. Because the donos are for the disses. And the compliments, he just likes to sneak in there. Thank you.
Yeah, everyone's giving you compliments.
Mehgan said I look like a fisherman.
Not in a bad way.
And she got drunk. You got drunk, and you kept saying it over and over and over. Would have been fine if you just said it once. But you're like, doesn't he look like everybody who would see me? Oh, I like your vest. Doesn't he look like a fisherman? Every single time.
I don't.
I know. She blacked out. It was wild. Every single person. And there would be other people who would have heard her already say it before. And finally, someone was just like, stop. Nolan, your cousin. I was like, Mehgan, chill.
Oh, shit. That's so funny.
It actually was funny. It actually was. All right, so what we're gearing up to, I just want to show this if you weren't in the live the other day. This is the work in progress picture. The helmet is done. I'll say it again. It's completed, and you're going to get to see the finished result. The picture on the left is what it was when it was just foam. After it was spray painted, and then you have the paper patterns on there so that I can, cut them out of foam and, paint them and whatever.
Nice.
So those are the work in progress pictures, and you're about to see the full completed helmet in probably about 15, 20 minutes tops. So hang on and then stick with us because it'll be here before you know it. I saw something. Let me see if I can
ramp it up.
go over here. Where did it go? A beautiful lie.
Beautiful lie.
I thought I recognized that beautiful profile picture.
That beautiful lie.
Wow.
That's Amor?
Full of amor for a beautiful lie. Red is the best One Piece movie, but y'all not ready for a conversation, or maybe I'm a slut for musicals.
Oh.
Ain't nothing wrong with being a slut for musicals.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. I really do want to watch it again. I really do love the music, and I love the concept of like this is like the first like One Piece musical. Like I grew up doing musicals, so I was like, yes, this is lit.
And Beautiful Lie, by the way, is the person who donated a couple weeks ago, and really like, I mean, I say pushed, but I mean truly the donation, and then also just like them saying, "Do it. Here's some money to do it." Pushed me to do it, and so shout out Beautiful Lie. Without them, this helmet that you're about to see would not exist. So we love a Beautiful Lie for that. And Choco Taco's on a freaking roll too, dude. Choco Taco.
That's Amor?
Choco Taco. Off topic here, but may we get a Wednesday cosplay from both of you? LOL. If you haven't seen it, all good. The donation super chat is still, sorry, my screen was still worth it.
That's so funny.
Wednesday, like Wednesday Addams?
Yeah. Like from the new show. That would be fun. It looks interesting.
Choco
Who
Taco,
would you be?
Are you saying I'm going to be Pugsley? Or are you
Would
saying
you be Pugsley?
Because of course you would be Wednesday, 100%. Like, you know, you actually played Wednesday.
I did.
In an Addams Family play.
Musical.
Addams
Family the musical.
Excuse me.
Addams Family the
Fucking
musical.
excuse me. Yeah, you were great. I've seen some videos. Your dad has shown me some videos. So you would be Wednesday. For sure. And I would be Pugsley?
No, I think there's another character in the show. Weezy Boy says, nah, next Wednesday.
Choco Taco said you could do Lurch. I love Lurch.
Lurch. The guy in my production that did Lurch was like so fucking sick. And we smoked weed together after rehearsals.
Sick.
Yeah. He was so cool.
Sick.
That was a time.
You can be Thing. I'll just,
Pugsley.
Alexander Arts, bro, chill. He said Fugsley right now. Whoa. And Conrad with another donation right on time. Can't wait to freaking read this one. Josh isn't Pugsley. He is a hot Uncle Fester dressed as a fisherman. There was a little compliment mixed in there, so I'll take that. But there's also a little diss in there, too. Very masterfully crafted.
Uncle Fester's sick, though. Uncle Fester, like, would pull. Like, he pulled.
He did pull.
Yeah. I mean, she was, like, really a bad person, but he pulled for a little bit.
Uncle Fester.
Oh, that wasn't even him.
But he said a hot... Oh, it wasn't. That was... You're talking about the first Addams Family, right?
It was the second one.
With Christopher...
Was it the first one or the second one?
I don't remember.
When what's her name came in and she was the blonde lady. Yeah. Pulled in that
it
fish.
was Doc from...
He's been Fester. Yeah, it was him.
Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah. Oh, he like had memory loss. That's very foggy.
Yeah. Super sick movie though. I love the Addams Family movies, honestly. But a hot Uncle Fester. Okay.
You'll take it.
I'll take it. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Before I go though, Mecha Troy, what the heck, you dude? A member comment. Shout out to all of our members. If you were in our community live show, I forgot who it was. Was it Van or was it Quattro was gifting? Paladin usually gives.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot exactly who it was, but it might have been Van. Maybe I'm wrong. Either way, someone gifted like 100 or like 50, some crazy number of memberships.
Oh yeah, was that last live?
That was that
was crazy.
Which is another incentive to tune into those because people just be giving out memberships and we love them for it, dude.
So amazing.
But,
to be fair, Gomez and Morticia would be fire.
Yeah, this is for Mecha Troy.
That would be fire.
Yeah, I would rather do Gomez. Gomez is sick, dude. It was Van.
Yeah.
It was Van.
People are saying happy birthday to you as well. Oh, Taco became a member.
Choco Taco We love you. We won't stop. Oh, that was bad. I ruined it.
Just go to the bathroom.
I gotta go to the bathroom. That's why the urine is starting to seep into my brain.
Yeah, Josh's birthday. Josh's birthday's actually tomorrow. Tomorrow. 33. He should host his own roast. Yeah, Josh should have his roast. That would be hilarious. Maybe like next year for his birthday. I don't know what I want to do for my birthday stream. What should I do, you guys? What sounds fun? Oh, yeah, I can finally use it. Haha. How the tables have turned. Oh, it keeps going. Okay. I was like, is it just... The echo's crazy. I don't think I've ever heard it play all the way through. Are you all getting KBBQ or no? We want to know. For sure. Yeah, for sure. KBBQ for sure. Josh is 33. That man doesn't look a day over 21. Crazy, right?
Thank you.
I know. It's kind of like making me pissed off because you're getting older, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm getting older as well, but you don't look your age, and I'm starting to look more my age every year. So it's kind of like
I'm not gonna even
fucked
entertain
up.
that.
It's kind of fucked up.
I'm not going to entertain that, dude, because you are young and you still look young. I'm not going to entertain that.
Josh is how the tables have turned. Megan, you should get the chopper sling bag. That looks so. Oh, I love that one.
The chopper sling bag?
I want that.
We need to react to some more episodes too, because we've just been super busy lately, but you were showing me a clip on Twitter of Luffy versus Kaido in the anime recently, and oh my god, dude. Incredible. This is like better than movie quality animation. It looked insane, dude. Insane.
Yeah, it looks lit.
I couldn't believe the quality, the level of animation. I was blown away. So definitely got to react to that episode. We want to do more. We're just waiting for the time, you know? Josh, have you encountered any stone masks recently?
Because they're calling you a vampire.
Oh, yes. Oh. I'm actually a disciple of Dio Brando. I implanted a parasite in Mehgan's brain, actually. That's why she has bangs.
Serious?
That's why she has bangs, because...
Were you serious?
Yeah, because, 100%. One of my parasites is right up there. And, that's why people say, like, oh, pull the bangs back. We want to see you rock the bangless look. And I'm like,
pull the bangs back. We want to see your fucking forehead. Who says that? Who's saying that?
You got a nice forehead, dude. You got a nice forehead.
The the forehead freaks out there are going to start commenting. I just know it.
I know.
You called it. Sound the war horn.
Conrad said, Josh, let me MC your roast next year. So down. So down. So incredibly down. Dio gaslight you, Jonathan. Don't let. I thought it said don't let.
Oh, so I'm Jonathan. You're Dio. Yeah.
JoJo's coming out tomorrow too. Our JoJo Part 1 episode. So that's exciting.
Yeah.
And now that we're coming down to the wire, our guest should be on in about a little over 5 minutes. I'm gonna set up, and maybe they're watching our stream right now. Maybe they're not. But I'm going to set up for everybody. Megan, can you check on your phone if they're live, what they're up to?
Sure.
Because I'm going to set up for everybody here sort of what's about to happen. I'm going to lay the groundwork for what's about to happen. Oh, Megan's phone is playing an ad.
Sorry.
Free the forehead, said a beautiful line. Okay, so we have a guest coming on, and we have a sketch that we filmed and that we're going to show all of you. Not only are we going to be showing all of you for the very first time, but we're going to be showing our guest for the very first time. Our guest has no idea. They do know that we're going to be playing a video for them, but they don't know the subject matter of the video.
Yes. So I do not believe this person is live.
Okay.
But I do not think so. Oh, no, they are.
Okay.
They are still live.
They're live. So they ain't listening to any of this. All right. Any guesses as to who this guest is? It will all make sense when it is revealed. But yeah.
I should probably go to the bathroom too.
Yeah, go to the bathroom. Get ready because we can't have you pulling a Magellan in the middle of all this.
Can you stop with that?
Roger Espinosa, did you guys read the chapter already? Yes, we read it and we talked about it. We're waiting now for our guest to come on, so we can show him a little. We have a surprise for him. We have a surprise. Oh, someone said that they know because he talked about it. Yeah, he did talk about it. He talked about it on his stream. So it's not that much of a secret, but they have no idea. Johnny Sins, Flame Wingman. You're absolutely right, Johnny Sins. How'd you know? You were on. Johnny Sins was streaming. He's still streaming right now. We are talking about Johnny Sins. It's not Brago either. I mean, I think it's starting to probably be pretty obvious who it is. But yeah, they have no idea what we're about to play for them. And I hope they understand, and I think they will, because they're a really cool person. It's a bit, right? It's a bit. We're going to play something for them that is a bit. And hopefully they get the joke. Hopefully they have fun with it. Hopefully they're not offended or insulted by it, which I don't think they will be, by the way. I'm just, my paranoid mind, I guess, my paranoid brain. Alexander Arts. Oh, he's talking about me. Alexander, you better get ready, dude, because the One Piece cards come out in the States tomorrow. So I hope you've been practicing. I hope you've been going to lots of tournaments, dude, because I'm coming for your ass. I'm coming for your ass. Anybody have any other things about the chapter that they want to talk about, want to ask? We have to kill 5 more minutes before our guest comes on. Ryan said that their boxes are on the way. Yeah. How many people are playing or going to play, I wonder? Because we want to start doing some games on the channel, some separate streams. I want to do, I'm sure Mehgan would be down. I don't know how interested you are, though, because you never really played any card games before. This would be your first one, though. And we already played around, like, because we got
I won. I won my first try. I won, and don't say you let me win.
It's not that I let you win, dude. It's like, it's that I was teaching you how to play the game. I wanted you to like, enjoy your time. I didn't want.
So you let me win?
I'm not saying that because you told me not to say that.
Because I asked you, I was like, you didn't let me win, right? And you were like, no, you actually won. Wow, proud of you. And I was like, really? And now you're like on live, like it's just funny how you reel it back in, and you go and you just get like once again.
Don't say that word. Don't keep saying that word.
Yeah. Wow, Josh. Like people see it. Like you think that people don't see it. Like people see it. Quattro, thank you so much again for another gifted Volume 1 podcast membership.
And Roger Espinosa, since they came in late, they said, do you guys think the Straw Hats will fight CP0? Mehgan was of the mind when we talked about it earlier that Lucci and Luffy won't fight. Just because we saw them meet, their eyes meet, doesn't mean that they'll fight. I am starting to maybe lean a little bit more that way.
I just feel like he wouldn't give that to us right now. But it is the final saga, anything goes,
Right. It is the final saga.
Yeah.
And I do think that they're going to have their hands full either way. They're going to have their hands full with everything else on that island.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of the Straw Hats, they're fucked. They're absolutely fucked. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah, the One Piece card game. Are you going to play? You're going to play? Yeah. I'm excited to start streaming some games. Alexander Arts, Davies, Money, they're all in the community. They've been playing for a while now. And of course, Chaz, like I can't wait to play with Chaz. They're all going to whoop my fucking ass, by the way. Like I'm not even pretending like I'm going to win. But once I get a couple games in, best believe I got it. Quick learner. Pick it up fast.
You'll get it.
Yeah, I will.
Conrad with a donation. What the hecky?
Let's go.
Thank you. Next time Josh says he'll let you win, point behind you and say scoreboard.
We need to get a scoreboard up. Yeah, we need to put a scoreboard up.
And we'll have it on camera too, so you can't
and you'll be in full control of it, and I can't change any of the numbers. Don Masama, I expected Lucci with an Inaru face, slightly bummed it didn't happen. Yeah, I do, by the way, love, and, talking about the Vegapunk helmet, I do, I want to bring Pastalucci back.
Yeah.
I've been waiting, and there was a point in a period of time when we were going to do it for an episode, but I couldn't get everything that we needed on time, so I ended up doing somebody else.
Yeah.
But now that they have the white suits and the masks, Pastalucci's going to come back for a stream. He's going to come back for a chapter discussion and reaction.
And Gabe Ruiz said, will Pastor Lucci pray for CP0 Soul's next chapter? Do we have a sound, like a gospel music?
Let me see if I can just...
if you want to just hone the spirit of Pastor Lucci and maybe
let me see
pray
if I can
for his...
do copyright-free gospel music.
Pray for his team right now. I think they need it.
Copyright-free gospel music. Let's see what we got. I was doing this another time, and I couldn't find anything good. 2 hours, no copyright. See, Christian music is different than gospel music.
Mm-hmm.
This is gospel beats. This is like a gospel instrumental, worship instrumental. I'm getting flashbacks, guys. Gospel worship melody. Is this copyright free? I don't know. These
do you like maybe piano? Maybe piano.
Let me see. Maybe we'll just try this one.
Okay.
It's probably gonna be slow, but it says no copyright.
Okay.
See, I don't know how I feel.
Maybe skip in the middle.
Skip to the middle.
Yeah. These are fine. This is fine.
Are you sure?
I mean, we're gonna keep looking.
All right. Well, whatever. Let's just do it. Ready?
Okay.
Oh,
you know what you could do? Look up an instrumental to the Demon Slayer OP.
That'd be funny, but that's probably more likely to get copyrighted.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Keep going. Sorry.
And for those of you who don't know, this is Pastor Lucci. I'll be auditioning for the part of Pastor
No, you're
Lucci.
honing the spirit.
Oh, I'm honing
he
this.
enters you.
Right, he does enter you. And let's not get that twisted. Oh, Pastor Lucci. Oh, I feel you. Oh, Lord, Pastor Lucci. When you crawl inside me, I feel your power. Your power, your spirit. Oh, Pastor Lucci, I feel it. He's telling me to tell everybody here to pray for the safety. The residents of Egghead, if they are saved in their hearts, if they have made a promise to the one and only God, they will be fine. Oh, Lucci. Pastor Lucci, give me an amen, he said.
Can I get an amen?
Everybody on the island. Oh, I pray for their safety.
We believe.
We believe in the power.
We believe.
None of this devil fruit stuff.
No, devil. Devil fruit.
Devil demon O'Hara shit.
None of this devil demon O'Hara
We call them heaven fruits. We call them blessed. We call ourselves blessed. Not devil fruit users. No. We call them being blessed. Amen.
Amen.
And with the power of our blessed fruits, we will protect the residents of Egghead. But be warned, Straw Hats. I hope you have atoned for your sins, because you will be meeting a fate predestined by our Lord and Savior. Amen. Pastor Lucci's slipping away. I feel him slipping. Pastor Lucci, don't go. Pastor Lucci, stay with us a little bit longer. Pastor Lucci. He's gone.
Stop doing that.
He's gone. Wow, what happened? I blacked out.
Oh my God.
I blacked out. Holy shit, dude.
Holy shit.
What the fuck, dude? I blocked out.
My heart hurts. Holy shit, my heart hurts from laughing.
Spicy Kimchi with a donation. Shout out, Spicy
Thank
Kimchi.
you.
I'm pretty sure my neighbor think I've joined a cult now. Thank you, Spicy Kimchi. Yes, yes, yes.
Wow.
Yes, yes,
that
yes.
was really good.
Bless my fruits. Powerful. Powerful. It's 8:15 and our guest is not here. And I'm looking at him right now. To be fair,
Roland V. Dub.
he's doing his thing.
Oh, thank you.
Roland V. Dub. That was amazing. Thank you, Roland V. Dub. You're freaking amazing, dude. You're freaking amazing. Thank you for the dono. Thank everybody for the donos. All right, we're gonna wait for 5 more minutes, and if he's still busy, and he's doing his own thing.
Yeah.
We're asking him to come on our channel, take him away from his thing to come on our thing. So we'll just play it. Maybe we'll play it for everybody, and then we can get his reaction.
Sure. Yeah. That's fine.
Because he won't have seen it.
Yeah. Flame Wing mentioned Megan's passing out the collection bin right now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're getting some tithes right now.
Choco Taco with another donation as
With
well.
another tithe to the church.
Wife came in while you were moaning, and I've never muted something so quick in my whole life, and I didn't even need to.
That's so funny.
Yeah, like the up and down motion. What was crazy?
I mean, I was feeling it.
That was crazy.
Luisa Girl with a member comment. One day, I hope Pastor Lucci can enter me too, Josh. Thank you for that.
That's more?
Thank you for the member comment. Thank you for being a member. All right, so we're going to show it now. We've made you guys wait long enough. You guys have been patient for long enough. They're still going. We're going to reveal, I guess, now who our guest is because we have to reveal who they are for this sketch to make sense. So, without further ado, Megan, you are the one with the drum roll now. Our guest is none other than Parvision.
That's Amor?
Yay!
So for those of you guys that don't know, Parvision has been on the show before. We've been on his channel before too. Basically what happened is I said that I was going to make a Vegapunk helmet on stream. I got really excited and we're kind of exaggerating it a little bit, but I was saying that I was going to be the first person to do it, right? I was going to be the first person to make a Vegapunk helmet, a Shaka Vegapunk helmet, and to don it, right? A couple days go by. I'm working away at it. I'm chipping away at it. And Megan shows me a tweet. She shows me a tweet. Okay. And, she says, oh my God, her jaw drops. And I said, what is it? And she said, I think Parvision cosplayed Vegapunk Shaka.
Yeah.
And I said, you got to be crazy. What are you talking about? I'm going to be the first person. I already said that on the stream. I already proclaimed that, declared that. I called dibs on it. What do you mean? Let me see. Maybe it's not Par. He's got a helmet on. Par could have just saw someone else do it and retweeted. The point is we've been betrayed. Okay, we've been betrayed over here.
You're just too slow.
I was too slow.
Yeah. And you just weren't goated enough,
Right.
But Dora and Russ, great minds think alike, exactly.
And
Josh about to have his yay moment.
His yay moment. And yes, great minds think alike. Yes. And in all seriousness, like jokes aside, in the comments of that tweet too, he talks about his wife being the one that put together that cosplay and put it together in a couple days. And all jokes aside, it's amazing. They killed it. I think, she's another Vegapunk. I think she's
she's York.
She might be York.
Mm-hmm.
We'll ask for sure. But they both look great. They both killed it.
Yeah, it looks like store-bought, like quality. I was like shocked. I was like, are they making like the Shaka, like the whole raincoat? Like, are they making that? Because it literally, like, the detail is like so intricate, and it looks like it's printed on the. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. They killed it. They're fucking awesome. So we wanted to talk to Par about that, but we also wanted to show him the sketch that we're going to show to you now. So don't spoil it when he jumps in. You guys will get to see it first. Par has no idea what we're going to show him, but I will play the sketch all for you now. And what this sketch is, it's a recreation, a reenactment of the moment.
Okay, hurry.
Oh, he's ending
No,
it?
just hurry.
Oh,
hurry.
a reenaction of the moment when I found out that he was going to be, that he already did Shaka. Let me just get this set up really quick and take this off and make sure.
Roger said, maybe you should do an atlas to honor her. I would love that. That would be so cool.
All right, without further ado, here is the reenactment. Oh, sorry, give me a second. Sorry, give me a second. Damn, okay, here it now. Now, really, here is the reenactment. Man, I'm so excited to start working on this Vegapunk helmet, dude. I'm gonna be the first person to do it.
I know no one's probably doing Vegapunk yet.
It's gonna be sick.
Oh. Spoke too soon. Parvision did it already.
Parvision doesn't even cosplay. What are you talking about, dude?
He did the full outfit and everything.
What?
Look.
When the moon hits the sky like a big pizza pie, that's amor. That's amor. That's amor. That's amor. When the moon hits the sky like a big pizza pie, that's amor.
I'm gonna be the first person to do it.
Parvision did it already.
I'm so excited to start working on this Vegapunk helmet, dude.
Parvision did it already.
that's amor.
That is it. A reenactment of how I felt. How I felt the moment I saw Parvision's cosplay. He beat me to it. He beat me.
He really, like, that shit was like, wow, he was so quick with it. They were so quick with it.
I lost the race.
They were awesome.
I lost the
They were
race.
awesome.
Josh's carry.
My man going through it.
That's not amor. Said a beautiful lie. It's hopefully going to be funnier when we show Par. Par has no idea. I mean,
Yeah.
he knows we're going to show him a video, but he has no idea what the video's about. So, yeah,
Oh,
it be your own.
my freaking
It's
face
really tough
hurts.
around here. Maybe next time, Josh. Yeah,
My
he beat
face
me
hurts
to
from
it.
laughing. Oh my gosh, I'm dying.
Uh,
Josh's villain arc.
Terrence said, when's the next One Piece anime reaction happening? We don't know exactly yet, but we did talk about wanting to do some again soon. So we're going to try
Yeah.
to do it as soon as we have time in our schedule. We'll give you a date when we know the date, and we'll update you on our community tab and all that stuff too. But it was rough, man. It was rough. And, I admit I was too slow and Par beat me. Par got me. And since we're still waiting on him to show up, I might as well also, just for everybody who's been so patient and who's been waiting here, reveal the helmet itself.
Sure.
So, again, thank you guys for your patience.
Thank
and
you.
hopefully Par will still jump in and we'll be able to show him that sketch and get his reaction. But a beautiful lie I want to shout you out to. Thank you so much. Let me cue everything up and I will show you the finished Shaka Vegapunk helmet now. But the real question from a beautiful lie is, why is your
It's my
Twitter in
Twitter.
light mode?
It's my. I am
Megan's
a
Twitter,
light
yeah.
mode user.
Yeah,
and I'll admit that.
kind of am sometimes.
I'll admit
too.
that.
Honestly, All right, let me just cue this up. I think I have it here. Give me 1 second. And I will show it off. If you can give me, Megan, a drum roll, I will show and reveal final
Sound.
finished Shaka helmet now. Ta-da!
Yay! Woo! Yay!
After like so many hours and hours and honestly days of work, it's finally done. It's finally complete. I have it off camera here too, so I'll pop it on. I'll put it on. But this is it. This is it. I'm really happy with the way it came out. There was a lot of new stuff that I was trying to do, and again, just like using only manga panels. Like, I don't even know if the colors are right, if it's going to be a gold helmet or not. It's based off maybe the Daft Punk helmet, so I kind of assumed and used that color.
Yeah, it's like not gold.
It's not gold at all. But that's it. It's done. And I think it came out pretty cool. I was pretty proud of myself. I was pretty proud of the way it turned out. I wanted to share it with all of you guys. And yeah, I'm going to pop over. I haven't been able to look at the chat, so I want to see what everybody is saying. Choco Taco, that's gorgeous. It turned out great. Sick as fuck. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Yeah. Weeks and weeks, not weeks and weeks, a week of work.
Yeah, someone said, is the front part fully transparent?
Okay, so really quick to answer that question, it is not fully transparent. It is, I was going to make it fully transparent at a certain point, but I really couldn't figure out a way to do it and still make it look good. So unfortunately, I mean, I have to figure out a way to go in and maybe figure out how I'll be able to see out of it. But right now it's not. Yeah,
he can't see out of it.
I can't see out of it. But I rather it like look cool than be practical, I guess. I don't know. I was really workshopping. I mean, shout out to Money too. Sorry, I just, we've been super busy. Sent a DM to me about like an idea he had, and I kind of was playing around with ideas on how to make it transparent, but also to look really like good and complete.
Yeah.
And I was just nervous and scared, and I just wanted it to look good. So, yeah. Can I breathe in it? Yes, I can. And a beautiful lie, who it was all for with a dono. Shout out a beautiful lie. Amazing, breathtaking, never been done before. So now I'm going to try to see if I can put it on. I have it right out of frame. Megan, you might have to take the reins for a little bit while I try to do this.
You could cut a hole out in the zero and cover it with film so it's a natural seam in the neutral point. In a natural point.
That's a great idea. Who said that?
That was from Nat.
That's a great idea.
Now black mesh could help. Terrence Matthews with the donation. Thank you.
Son, where'd you find this?
You guys remember my episode suggestions? We have a bunch of screenshots.
Oh, yeah. And I took
from
a
you.
picture.
Yeah, from you too. Just of episodes we should react to. So we definitely have those for sure. Oh, he's putting it on.
Oh, it might not fit on my head.
Really? Any more?
Yeah, it did. But...
yeah. Maybe let me try. I have a smaller head.
Okay, just be very careful because I don't know if the glue is gonna like. Well, your hair. You're gonna have to take your hair down. Here's the thing. So the reason why it's not fitting, it was fitting. It was. It's so funny to do it live. It was fitting. I mean, you saw it in the work in progress picture. That's the same. This is the same helmet.
Yeah.
But I added this bottom piece here, which you can kind of see. It's got a big overhang on it.
Yeah.
And so it's not allowing my head to fit in, which is kind of honestly hilarious because I did not anticipate that. I'm glad I took that B-roll footage.
I know, for real.
Before.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, take your headphones out, yeah. And then just be careful. If it doesn't go over, don't force it over because the glue will pop. Oh. There it is. Mehgan Punk. So it definitely fits a smaller head. Sick. Hell yeah, dude. Well, it looks like I'll be Lilith then, and Mehgan will be Shaka. How about that?
It's like really dark.
Yeah, you can't see out of it. I told you that.
It's like complete.
Be careful, you don't bump into the mic. Yeah, I know it's completely dark. There's no holes in it. Yeah, just wave at everybody.
Like I can't even see like light underneath.
You can't even see light underneath. Yeah, it was made well. Be careful. Be careful. Please be careful. Please. You're joking. Please be careful. Oh.
That was so stressful. My hands are literally shaking.
Yeah,
I did not want to mess it up.
Wow. Let me just check for any damages. This thing's like my baby now, dude. After weeks of working on it.
Was it hot inside? Yes. And it was literally, I couldn't even see any light from underneath either. So it was completely darkness.
I'm going to put it away
Woo.
real quick. Give me a second.
That was stressful, you guys. Anxiety in helmet form. Shaka with no neck.
Yeah, that was funny.
Terry Henderson, thank you.
You looked like you had no neck. It was so funny. Because you were like just doing that.
I have to see it played back.
It was so funny. All right. Well, that is it. I mean, we've been going for an hour 40. Oh, Terrence. Oh, we got a couple donos. Oh, okay. Let's go.
I shouted them out. Terrence, I didn't shout out Terrence's
Damn,
this one
son,
right here.
where'd you find this?
Terry and Terrence. Trust me when you should do episode 1017 and 1026. You'll be thanking me. Really great episodes. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I think I did take a picture of that. And so when we do, we're going to get to it. We are going to get to it, and we want to do it so bad. It's just been a lot.
And we got a donation from Conrad
It's
as
your
well.
kitchen.
Is your ego why it doesn't fit, or did you just eat the brain fruit?
I ate the brain fruit. Yeah. I ate the
Oh,
brain
and I
fruit.
think this is Jizzle, I believe. You guys are my most
Jizzle?
listened to podcast on Spotify Wrapped.
You know,
Oh, that's so nice.
that's awesome. That's awesome. And it's JXZL, but I like
Oh.
pronouncing it Jizzle.
I don't
that's
know.
good.
Was that was it
Uh,
not?
I don't know. I don't know how to.
I don't know
pronounce
why I just went to Jizzle.
it. I don't know why you went to Jizzle either. Got Jizzle on the mind, but thank you so much. I mean, that's awesome. We've seen a couple people post theirs. We have ours. I gave Mehgan access to my account, my Spotify account, so it's pretty much like
Yeah, I listened to the most
it's all
music.
her.
I listened to the most music.
It's all her, and it's a lot of K-pop.
Yeah,
I
I got into K-pop this year.
She's been in her K-pop bag. She's been in her K-pop bag and her K-drama bag. You've been watching a lot of K-drama.
This year, the end of this year.
Yeah.
It's been great.
Well, I mean, again, since he's with Civ right now too, streaming with Civ, I don't want to interrupt. and ask him to watch it, but
We can just send it to him.
yeah, we'll just send it to him, and maybe let's see if we can do this, guys. I'm gonna try. This was our plan B, and if this doesn't work, then we'll just call it and we'll end it. But if it does work, it'll be awesome. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna either message him on Discord or I will like hop in the chat and I'll say, if I send it to you right now, will you watch it on your stream?
Okay.
And then maybe we will watch him watch it, if
Sure.
that's okay. Okay, so Mehgan, keep him entertained. Keep him entertained while I see if I can do
Can
that.
we appreciate the drip that's on camera right now? Yeah, Josh is dripped out.
I look like a fisherman.
Stood up by Parvision. I got K-drama Rex for days. I know. I just finished Replay 1988, and it was really good. I really, really liked it. It's like honestly really. I was like really sad that it ended. Really sad that it ended. Fisher Josh. You should change your name to Josh Fisher Michaels.
I'm down.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Bad ending, Mehgan. Really? You think it was a bad... I guess it was just like, here it is. Here's the ending. Terrence Matthews. Oh, thank you so much. Luffy might mop the floor with all three CP0 agents by himself. He could, maybe. I mean, that would be kind of crazy if they do end up fighting. I mean, I don't know why I'm saying that they wouldn't, but I don't know. It's just an Oda thing to do, I think. Oh, who she ended up with. Yeah. But, like, that fool was, like, not making any moves. Like, I don't know. Like, it was really pissing me off. He was really pissed because he had it. He had it. And he fumbled the bag. He fumbled the bag entirely. And I get it. It's like bro code. You know, if you're friends and someone's like, oh, I like this person. You haven't, like, made your feelings clear at all. It's like you might want to, you know, take a step back and let him. I won't talk about it for too long. But, yeah.
Let me see what he says. I just messaged him right now. And if he responds,
Alexander Isaac Parvish is like, oh, sorry, I was just busy enjoying my Shaka cosplay. Not sure if you have seen it already. No, not sure if you saw that I had one already. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep this open, and then I'm gonna see if I can just pop into his stream real quick, and then I'll see if I can send him a message.
It's on my brain.
Let me see. I don't know if the audio's gonna play. Yeah, it's gonna
You
play.
know,
Yeah, he's mid theory.
Yeah, I know. We could just
conversation right
we
now.
could just message him and just have him respond to it later.
Well, because he said 11:15 EST. That's 8:15 our time.
It is?
right. I think
Let me look it up.
unless it's 9:15, and I just got the time like really wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It might be 9, and I fucked up. Because he's in New York. Let me see what the chat is saying.
Yeah, that should be.
It's past 11:15. Alexander Arts. Josh's math.
It's 11:35 EST.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, I
It's
thought.
okay.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah.
It is what it is.
yeah,
And
no.
we kind of knew it was going to be kind of a little difficult because we're both streaming at the same time. So
And I get it, dude. I totally get it. 100%. Like, no hard feelings.
No.
I just wanted to show him. And let me see if I can send him a
Josh
message.
is math.
How many people are watching his stream right now? Who's over there?
Here, let me do this. Let me unplug my headphones
Because.
and then send a message, and then I'll be able to hear it on this end.
Oh, okay.
Ba, 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 ba.
And then we can watch him watch it. Oh, you unplugged my headphones.
Oh, sorry. I was wondering why I could still hear myself. Okay.
The video to react to on your stream. If
you want.
not, no worries. All right, I just sent him a chat. We'll see. Hey, Park, can I send you the video to react to on your stream?
You
If not,
did
no
it
worries.
in our chat.
Did I really?
Yeah, you did. It just came up.
Wait, what?
You did it in our stream.
How?
You commented that in our stream. Right?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh, I'm tripping. I have both. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
I'm
was like,
stupid.
what?
I'm stupid. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me.
We'll see what he
Shit.
says. We're all in this together now. Par feels the same as Civ. He just can't say it. Okay, come on, dude. He's on a theory.
Oh, they're going to end right now.
Oh, they're ending?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If he said we're still live.
He said,
Hold on. I'm
okay.
translating.
Sorry,
I'm translating.
Megan's translating. Anyway, okay. Yeah, it looks like they're ending. Whew, that was a close call, guys. We might have just made
Megan
it.
was gaslighting you.
Oh, Jizzle. What? We got to start saying Jizzle more. I like that, dude. I like that a lot.
He was just about to hop in right now. Okay.
Okay. So we have it all set up.
If we're still live, then hop in. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So he's a go. Are you messaging him?
He's talking.
Okay. Cool. All right. So he is gonna be here. We love Par for being Par, and we know that man can go on for a while. But we love it about him. That's what makes him achieve the growth he's been able to achieve in like the short amount of time he's been on YouTube. He hasn't even been on YouTube like. Oh, you're double.
Yeah.
You're torn.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude. Par's growth on YouTube has been crazy. dude.
Insane.
Crazy. And it has been a short amount of time. And
Yeah.
that's why. Great theories. The man's got great theories. What can you say? Josh the Jizzle Fisherman. I asked for it.
I love it.
I asked for it. Maybe he'll raid us too when he hops over, huh?
Stupid.
All right, I'm gonna go to the chat for a bit now while we wait. He is on Par, yes.
Oh.
Bricked. The Weebsty boys are always bricked. You guys stay bricked. I stay bricked.
Stay.
We all stay bricked. The Volume 1 community, if it could be described in one word, it's bricked.
I think so. Or gagunked. Or
gagunked.
Yeah.
Winston said, I still have faith that Khalifa is coming back into the story. That'd be
Yeah.
kind of sad if she didn't, Khalifa.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom again.
Okay. Khalifa
So much water.
is missed. Let's say that. I could use, we're getting a Luffy, rematch. Let's get another bubble bath rematch. How about that? Let's get another bubble bath going. The water's fine, Nami. You got Zeus now. Let's get it going. Alexander R said, damn, Mehgan again. Oh, yeah. Everybody's saying bye in Par's chat. Everybody's saying bye. Okay, let me scroll up. Shit. Oh, he's waiting. He's waiting. He's waiting. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. Par, can you hear us? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Give me 1 second to swap the audio to my headphones.
You're good. You're good. Give me 1 second to get this going.
All right. Give me 1 second to possibly show up with something a little bit cooler.
Okay. Take your time. Take your time. Oh, what? All right. I can't start our video. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to do that. And give me a second, guys. Let's see. You know, sometimes you think you understand a program, and then you're live and you don't, you know? But that'll work. Okay, we got it. We have this little window up here, but that'll work. We're good. Par's here.
Hey.
He's right here. I can cut to his empty chair if you want to prove it to everybody else too. Let me see if I can get this back. Yeah. We're waiting. He is here. He hopped off to grab something. There's only one chair like that on YouTube, okay? One set with a Luffy figure in the background like that on YouTube. He said he was going to go get something cooler. So we'll see what that means. I don't know what that means. What? Oh!
All right. I'm back. I don't know if you can recognize me.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
They can't see it.
Oh.
Hold on, you guys. Hold on,
Keep it on. Sorry. I was too fucked up right now.
Yo.
Oh my God.
This is Vegapunk 1.
Oh, the first.
Here we are.
This is perfect.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, did you guys see my cosplay for it?
We did. I actually have
okay.
It's actually part of the video I want to show you.
Oh, okay.
It's the
Okay.
Do I do this with the helmet on, or should I?
No. Take the helmet off. Because I want to see a reaction to this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Stunted.
Okay, so give me a second to set it up. But I don't know why you can't see. Are you watching our stream? Because I don't know why I can't have our camera show up.
Oh.
I am watching your stream. It is a little bit delayed, it seems, but it is there. But if you guys want me to react to it, might be hard.
Damn. I don't know why I'm having like a problem sharing our video right now. Okay, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Uno momento.
If it's not working on Zoom, we could hop on Discord and I could just mute my. Oh, there we go.
Got it.
Okay, sick.
So you're seeing what we're seeing, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. So let me just switch these screens real quick, and then I'll cue it up, and then you can hear like our sounds and stuff, right? Like, can you hear this? Hold on.
That's more?
Can you hear that or no?
No, can't.
Damn it. All right. So you might have to watch it on the stream. It might be a little delayed, but
Okay.
It's okay.
because you're not going to be able to hear the audio.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Unless he watches it on the stream.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But for do you want to try also doing it on Discord, and then I just
Okay.
We could try. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
because you
Sorry.
could probably do the other audio setting on Discord and separate it out.
All
We'll
right.
do that.
Yeah.
Let me see.
How you guys doing? It's been long.
Good.
How are you doing?
Sorry for all this.
You got so excited.
Dude, that was you don't know, like, you're gonna watch this thing and you're gonna see like how perfect what you just did was. Like, what you just did was so
On par.
on par.
Yeah.
I'm
It was so on
excited.
par.
I'm excited.
All right, Par. I'm sorry to do this to you. I just want to get this out of the way. So if you don't mind watching it on stream, just because I'm having a problem, like my other screen is off to the side and like pulling it up is kind of hard.
No worries.
So-
Let me just get the sound up there.
All right, and let me. I'm gonna because everybody here already watched it. So let me. Okay, so
So you're reacting.
we're getting your reaction to this. No pressure. No pressure. All right, let me get it ready. Give me 1 second. I'll have it all queued up.
Wait, so I'm gonna mute the Zoom so that I'm like hear one audio at a time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and we're just gonna get your your facial reaction of it. All right, perfect.
Let me just
All right, so there will be a little bit of a delay, but we're ready when you're ready.
Yeah, give me 1 second. How do I gotta do it like this. Zoom. Open volume mixer. All right, talk real quick.
Testing.
Hello.
Wait, how do you guys still? Oh wait, now do it.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, I think we're good now.
Okay.
Okay, you can show it me now.
And can you hear the sound now?
That's Amor?
It might be a little delayed, but if you can hear it, let us know when you can hear it. And that way we can see how long the delay is too.
Oh yeah.
That's some more. Yeah, I hear it.
Okay. All right, good. All right, cool. All right, so I'm going to play it for you now. 3, 2, 1. Might be a delay, but man, I'm so excited to start working on this Vegapunk helmet, dude. I'm going to be the first person to do it.
I know no one's probably doing Vegapunk yet.
It's going to be sick.
Oh, spoke too soon. Parvision did it already.
Parvision doesn't even cosplay. What are you talking about, dude?
He did the full outfit and everything.
What?
Look.
When the moon hits the sky like a big pizza pie, that's
Yo,
Amor.
that's so funny.
That's-
I can't wait to tell you guys about that.
When the moon hits the sky like a big pizza pie,
I'm going to be the first person to do it.
This audio is too
Parvision did it
funny.
already.
I'm so excited to start working on this Vegapunk helmet, dude.
Parvision did it
I'm
already.
crying. This shit's.
that's Amor.
Yo, the directing here, crazy.
That's it.
Oh.
Hey, let me
Oh
unmute
my
you guys now.
God.
All right.
Yeah, that was
a recreation of my heart when I saw your cosplay, but also
It was
because
so
your cosplay
sick.
legit. Like I saw that you said that your wife helped you put it together. It was
Yeah.
so good, dude.
I was like, they're printing. I was like, when did they start printing the full like Vegapunk outfit? Because it looks like store bought. Like it looks so insane.
Shout outs to my wife. She's like running around like organizing the place at the moment, but
Shout out to her.
Yeah, for real.
that I forgot what chapter, it's like 1066 or something, where York and Shaka are right next to each other. I kind of just screenshotted that and sent it to her, and then within the day she like literally at night she ordered the stuff and it came the next day, and then she put it together, and I looked at her, I was like, that's crazy. And then I was just like in disbelief. And so I think I was working on a video, and every like 5 minutes I was getting there, putting things on, and she was like doing it, and it was dope. It was like,
wow.
yeah, the night before. And then we were also planning our baby shower because we're expecting our son soon. And
Congratulations.
Thank you. And so that was the funnier part with the York costume, because she originally, a long time ago, I told her like, oh, we could be this character and Lilith, and she doesn't know what they look like. But the Lilith one being in like a full spandex thing, it was like it wouldn't be the best for her given the situation. But then when I saw York, I was like, she has to be this because the eat, sleep, poop cycle, because she's pregnant, that's literally her life right now.
That's
and
so funny.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked so sick.
Yeah, dude.
So sick. How was your experience? I mean, like, it must have been so
was that
much
the
fun.
first con you'd been to? You've been to a con before?
So I went to Comic-Con, and at Comic-Con, me and my wife cosplayed, but we cosplayed Marvel because we've been wanting to do this for a very long time. We cosplayed, I don't know have you guys seen WandaVision?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was Vision and she was the Red Witch,
Oh, that's
Red
sick.
Scarlet Witch.
Sick.
but we were from WandaVision, where Wanda is pregnant. And so, so there were other Wandas in that outfit, but my wife was the only one who was pregnant, and it was super funny because people thought she was cosplaying pregnant, like all our homies. That was the reveal to them. I didn't tell them. I didn't tell a lot of people about it because, you know, just extra stress and didn't want people to bring it up and that kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I didn't tell like my friend, like the content creator friends I talk to all the time, and they were just jaw dropped because there's like, it was a baby reveal, and I revealed it to them because they were like, oh, she's just cosplaying, that's all it is. And I was like, no, that part is real. And then they're like,
that's kind of epic.
That's
dude.
literally epic. That is the best way you could ever announce a
that's
pregnancy.
super cool.
That is
yeah, it was
awesome.
a lot of fun. And then Vision. So that one, in terms of cosplaying experience, Comic-Con wasn't that big of a deal because I have the Funko Pop. She bought both of them, so I was dressed up how I normally would dress up. Where if you remember, in Vision was like in a suit and vest.
Yeah.
So
did you do like you did like the whole makeup, like full face and everything though, right?
I had the mask. So me and my wife have pictures, but I didn't wear it the whole time. But what I did do is me and my wife made the metal thing that wraps around his head, and I wore that.
Okay.
And so some people were able to tell, like, oh, you're Vision from Wanda. I was like, oh, you have observation. But yes, Anime NYC, I would say so that was the one I just went to. That's where you guys saw Shaka. That was a great first experience in the cosplaying world. And one thing that I was worried about, and I was like debating, but I asked a bunch of people, and they were like, I was like, Vegapunk is a spoiler.
Yeah.
And
I was gonna ask about that.
Well, yeah, I mean it's an anime spoiler, but yeah.
Or manga spoiler.
I mean, well, yeah.
It's Anime NYC, so I was like, oh no, I don't want to spoil people. But I asked a bunch of people, and they were like, bro, if they don't know, they don't know. And there's a bunch of other anime, and there's a bunch of other things. They're just gonna think you're from something else. They're not gonna even look at you. And that is exactly what happened. I went there, and I had the mask on. And I could see I could see other people, and I could see the people who read the manga. Like I could scan the people, and I knew exactly who read the manga and who only watched the anime, because the people who watch the anime just completely glazed over. But the people who read the manga freaked out. They freaked out and ran and like shouted. They were like Vega, and then they stopped. And then and then they ran up. Like there was a cosplay event for One Piece. Like so they had like
like a meetup. Like a yeah.
So there was that, and I photobombed a bunch of the pictures for fun. So like they had like a Wano, everyone from Wano got in the middle, and I was just in the back like as Vegapunk, just like this.
Hilarious.
So
and they're gonna look back on it and be like, oh,
that's what's crazy. They'll be like,
God.
holy
He's a time
shit.
traveler.
Yeah, I didn't even know this guy was fucking cosplaying Vegapunk.
Yeah.
That's
and
so
in that
awesome.
circle, I was like, it was this giant circle and people in the middle. I could see people across the thing freak out, and then they were like, and then they just like skittled across the circle, and were like, bro, that Shaka thing. And then they look around, like making sure like they're not spoiling anybody. And then it was so I think like at least 40 people stopped me and take pictures. And I think I actually ignored a bunch of people because I couldn't hear.
And you can't see that well, right?
yeah.
You can see, but it's still like your peripheral is like.
So to give you an understanding, I don't even know if I could let me see. Can you guys see?
Oh yeah. That's pretty clear.
Yeah, it's like actually really clear.
Yeah.
It is clear, but you can't read. So like when
it's blurry.
It's blurry.
Yeah.
So it's blurry. 1, 2, you don't get peripherals. 3, it's like that. So around my ears, I can't hear.
It's muffled. Yeah.
4, my wife is super pregnant. Like we're expecting at any time now, and that was a few weeks ago. And so I had the foresight. My wife was at the very beginning. She's like, "Why'd you get me a wheelchair?" I'm like, "Trust me, you're gonna need the wheelchair." We got the
if
wheelchair.
You're walking around all day.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
I need a wheelchair. I'm not even pregnant, dude.
So I was pushing her in a wheelchair with this helmet on, not trying to hit anybody at the convention. And my wife is like looking up at me like, babe, they just said nice like Vegapunk thing. I was like, oh shit, I didn't hear them. And I just kept on going. And I was like, they were too far. And I was like, God damn it. But I still got stopped a lot, and it was a lot of fun. And I think for the most part, it's like the smiles that everyone had.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's
amazing.
different. I mean, I've never been to like a Comic-Con. I've only been to anime conventions, but that's what's so sick about it, dude. It's like everybody is, I don't know, it's a different energy. It's so much positivity, so much love for like all these series. We saw a Gear 5 Luffy.
Yeah, we saw a couple. We went to 2 cons back to back, and we saw one, and then we saw another one at the other con too.
And it was funny because I wanted to ask you if anybody yelled like spoiler at you because we saw this guy, and as soon as we saw him, there was like 2 people that immediately yelled like spoiler, bro, like at him. I don't think they were mad. I think they were just like messing with him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wondered if you had anybody like yelling at you like, hey man, you're a walking spoiler.
There was one girl, but it was funny because she came up to me in that circle and she's like, way to spoil. She was like, acting. I could tell like she was mad at first. I was like, she came up to me like with an attitude a little bit, but then as she said it, I was like, oh, she's joking. I was like, if you know, I guess you know. And then she's like, can I get a picture? And I was like, yeah. And then, so I took a picture with them. I think they posted it, but there was Gear 5 Luffy there, and he was just in the center of everything. Like everybody saw him.
That's cool.
And nobody really cared. Nobody had issues with him. His cosplay was crazy because he also brought a lightning bolt. And yeah, it was sick. And he was walking around with a giant piece of like plushy meat, and I was just like, it was kind of difficult I was like, bro, is that your meat?
Can I touch your meat right now?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Squishy meat, dude.
Yeah, like no, because I was taking a picture with him. I was like, oh wait, is that your meat? Can you take
Can I take a picture of your meat?
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, it was like, it was, I think like what you said about Comic-Con too, what's crazy is the reason why this year a bunch of content creators came. I was like low-key like I asked you guys, like, even though it was a country away,
Right.
I was asking everybody, and it was a first con for most of those people. And Comic-Con is like Marvel focused type.
Yeah.
That's like a major thing.
Comment. Yeah.
But I would say that this year's Comic-Con was like 70% anime. Like there was mostly anime cosplay, anime stuff. Like One Piece took over the center part of Comic-Con.
That's cool.
And then Naruto was like right next to it, and then Crunchyroll. But yeah, for Anime NYC, I think what was really fun was the content creators that I brought to anime or Comic-Con. It was their first, so that One Piece talk primarily. They never been to a con. They also never been cosplay. Actually, if you guys have seen their podcast, their community is low-key bullying them into cosplay. So they're making Larry cosplay his least favorite characters. So they made him cosplay Buggy. And
Buggy is his least favorite character?
He hates Buggy, but it was funny because they donated he was joking. He's just like, I'm never gonna cosplay Buggy, like blah blah blah. And then they started their own fund and they got it to like 1,000 something. And then he's like, oh, God, I have to do it. So
that's dope.
Yeah, and then so he wore it to Anime NYC. So this is the first time cosplaying in a public place. Also, like, first experience at an anime-centric con. And he had the most fun, so much so that he's going to LA's expo, like the anime thing in
Anime Expo in July.
Yeah, July. So
you were asking us to come out there. Would you ever come out here?
So now that there's a bunch of creators that are gonna go there now after the Anime NYC experience. They're gonna go there. Ooh. I would want to, but because my kid's being born, I can't.
Yeah.
It's just in the thing, and I'm planning on going to Japan during that time. So
sick.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, I would go to California. But
yeah, next year. I mean, yeah, next year.
Yeah,
next year. We didn't get to go this year, but for sure we're going.
Yeah.
This year.
And did you guys film something there? Did you guys film a video or anything, or did you guys just go hang out?
At Comic-Con I did. I just wanted to because I didn't know what to expect, but Anime NYC was way too, I was pushing a wheelchair. I could barely see. So I took I didn't even take pictures of my cosplay. That's how busy we were, but a bunch of people took pictures and I got their pictures.
Tagged, yeah.
So that tweet, actually, I didn't expect that to go sort of viral. That's viral for me. It got 1,000+ likes or something like that. Mm-hmm. So I just tweeted that to get free things at the Toei booth. So Toei. I took the picture. My wife is mad because I didn't clarify that she's pregnant. And so she's just like, yeah, my wife was like, my face wasn't, I didn't make a like smile or anything, and you didn't give context. And I was like, I didn't know. And so I thought I was gonna tweet it, get the free thing, delete it, don't tell Toei. But then I just got distracted. I never did anything, and then I woke up the next morning and looked at my notification. I was like, wait, this went, that many people liked it? I was so confused.
Yeah.
Because I think, I mean, especially because, I mean, you have followers from your channel, obviously, too, but I think you were probably one of the first people.
Yeah, you for sure were the first person.
Like, the first person to, like, cosplay that character.
And that's why it was so funny.
And that's, yeah, why it was so funny.
That's why it's so funny, because...
I gotta see that video again. That's so...
We'll send it to you. We'll send it to you.
Because we did a stream, I forgot exactly what chapter, but it was like a couple weeks ago, and we had someone donate a beautiful lie in our community, donated and was like, you should make this helmet. And so I had said in that live, like, I'm going to make it. And I had started working on it, chipping away at it. And then, like, halfway through me doing it, like, Mehgan, I saw that tweet, and I was like, no, he beat me to it. He beat me to it.
He did it. He did it.
Did you see the helmet I made, though? And I do want to say, I didn't even know that your wife was pregnant. And the fact that she did all that the night before and it came out so good
it's insane.
on its own is amazing. But she was pregnant and did it the night before. Like, she's goated, dude. She's amazing.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
She was. We were. She didn't have the full time because we got an Airbnb by the place because we were throwing a baby shower at the thing. So she was planning all that. So we had like a whole like, charcuterie feast, and so some of the content creators were there, and they was like, "What is happening? Like, how is this even possible?" And I was just like, I don't know, guys. Like, Larry went on his stream and he's just like, she's just a magician. And I'm like,
no,
yeah,
she is.
Has she done that before? Like, has she ever done that before or anything like that?
She's a DIY goddess. Like, she's just anything, like, you just give it to her and then she can make it. Like, she has the vision, just a different perspective. That's the thing. Like, I can do, like, like, Josh, you're super talented with like the digital arts and the visual stuff, and you got that on lock. I can see that, but I can't make it. Like, I don't know what it is. It's like a disconnect because, like, on our separate company, we have like a visual arts team, and I work closely with them because I tell them, like, tweak this will look better, that kind of thing, and it's easy for me to like communicate the visual thoughts. But God damn it, when you put a pen in my hand, it does not work. Like,
yeah, that's what you're good at, like your mind and how you articulate things, the vision, the Parvision. I mean, sometimes even in conversation or when I watch your videos or anything like that, I always think like, damn, dude, like, I wish I could, I might be able to do the digital side of it, but I still watch your stuff and think like, man, I wish I could articulate or had like more of a vault. Like, you just have everything, like, you can pull from, like,
he's Vegapunk.
Yeah, you're Vegapunk. You got Vegapunk without the big head.
Yeah. And so in that regard, my wife brings the thoughts into reality, and it's a good split because it's literally like a Vegapunk situation where it's like she is like my equal, just on a different realm, and then like I don't like anything I can't do. I'm just like, hey babe, can you do this for me? And then she does it. So.
She's amazing, dude, and that's so amazing. And yeah, you look great. And I still have to do the jacket because I haven't done the jacket yet. But I do want to show you the helmet. I don't know if you've seen it yet.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
But let me see if I can cue it up because I had some like footage. Give me 1 second. You should be able to see it.
The directing on that video is so.
So this is the helmet.
Oh, wait, what you made?
And this took him like a week though. Like, this is not like, this is like.
No,
so yours is so good. Like, yeah.
I was just using like reference photos from the manga too, and again, like, I use the gold because I don't know what color it's gonna actually be, but
it's gonna be gold. It's gonna be gold.
I feel like it is too, right? I mean, it has to be. But yeah, so I just chipped away at it. And
it's so funny.
It's all like foam.
We showed it today, and the way he made it, he tried to put it on his head and it didn't fit, and I think that's very fitting for Vegapunk.
Yeah, my head was too big.
My head fit perfect.
Yeah, Mehgan can wear it, but I could. It doesn't even go on my head.
It was very funny.
Wow.
It was a very funny reveal because he tried to put it on. It did not go.
It did not fit on my head.
That is so sick. Are you just gonna have that in the background now?
I want to. Yeah, I want to put it up somewhere.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing with the helmet. I'm gonna have it up here in the back.
You took the 01 off of it though. Why'd you take the 01 off of it?
So this one is the way you did it is legit. This is just the Daft Punk helmet.
It still looked so legit.
You could tell like the reference he used.
Yeah,
like it looks like
it's
identical.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so the people that didn't know that I was, One Piece related, anybody else that's like, yo, nice Daft Punk outfit. And I was like, hey,
I'll take it.
Yeah, exactly. But so what we're gonna do is one thing, like we got this like rushed ordered, and it's not the greatest. It doesn't like clearly my head's too big, the chin comes out. So we're gonna make a nicer version of it like you did, but it's not. You made that from scratch?
From foam, but I have the patterns too. I mean, I don't know if your wife would have the time with everything else that's going on, or you, I don't know, but I have the patterns too. I could send you the patterns that I used to make it.
I'd love that. Yeah,
it's out of foam. Yeah.
Yeah, she's right now we're busy, but as soon as the baby comes out, there's gonna be, there's gonna be baby time, and then there's gonna be free time, and that free time,
yeah, I want to.
Fun is important.
You need it, dude, because I mean everything else you have is so legit. So if you just had if you made the helmet too,
it would be so sick. Another cosplay once baby comes, Makino and Shanks and baby. That would be so
That'd be sick.
Epic.
That'd be sick.
Because I was thinking, who's another baby in One Piece? It was like Makino baby,
So we had a bunch of options, so I was playing with a bunch of them, and in terms of cosplay, we were just like, maybe we just don't cosplay. But my wife really wanted me to cosplay because she said a lot of people would love it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. You're gonna have a lot of fun. So that's why she ended up doing it. But one of the first options was Rayleigh and Shaki, and then so the baby would be the theorized Mihawk or someone,
Oh yeah.
That would also be fucking wild.
Yes. So we had that stuff like prepared just in case, because that's a little bit easier. And then I was like, maybe I do Odin and she does Toki.
Oh.
And then the baby would be Momo, because actually the name Momo's name is not the same name, but the meaning of it is very similar to how we chose but the sentiment behind the name too. So there was
Odin's hair would have been hard as fuck, dude.
Oh yeah, that wig is insane. That wig is insane.
Yeah. And then also, I'm not a big sandals guy, so I was just like,
I knew I fucking loved you for a reason, dude. I knew we were kindred spirits. I fucking hate sandals. I hate them with a passion.
And you're in Cali. That's crazy.
Yeah, I just have never liked them.
It's the Virginia. It's the Virginia in him, I think.
I don't know what it is, dude. I don't know if it was my mom trying to force me to wear sandals at a very young age, but I hate them, dude.
That's
I hate
rough.
them.
Yeah, but
I've seen people go barefoot at cons. Like that's crazy. That's nasty. Yeah, they go barefoot the whole day, and I go, "How are you doing that?
Yeah,
how are you?
Easier in California. Not, let's not do that in New York. Let's definitely not. Do that in New York.
I want to. I know. Anime New York sounds. It seems so lit.
Yeah,
everyone just seems like so lit. Everyone is just on their game. Like it just seems so much. Like Anime Expo to me, it's fun, but everyone's just doing their own thing. I feel like NYC, people are just this is the community. I feel like Anime Expo has lost that just a little bit from the times that I've been, because I've been going for a long time.
Yeah,
but
Mehgan
I want to
worked in the Maid Cafe at LA Anime Expo for 3 years.
For 2 years.
Oh, 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years.
It was fun. Yeah. It was crazy. I have a lot of crazy stories, but
I'll bet.
That sounds like a full stream.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Made horror stories.
Yeah, made horror stories. Mehgan. No, it was not. It was not bad. It's just fun. It was just funny. But it was definitely an experience. I obviously I didn't do it because of the pandemic that happened, and they canceled the con, and I didn't do it, and I just never went back. But a lot of people I went with didn't go back either.
Right.
But yeah, I was working it, so you couldn't really go on the con floor for too long. I think I had 2 hours tops to see everything every day, which kind of sucked. But I want to go back now for sure.
Just to enjoy it.
Yeah, for sure. But it's a lot, especially if you're in cosplay, walking around all day. You're like,
well, you were in a helmet, pushing your wife around in a wheelchair.
It's exhausting.
Yeah, luckily, so that was a thing where I was telling my wife, it was kind of like I was telling her theories essentially. I was like, maybe in 1060, what chapter was it? 1066? Maybe in 1066 they show us the full outfits here. And if they do, then we could do it. And then they did, and then so we did it, right? So the chapter ended up helping out a lot. And what's nice about that outfit is I just wore regular shoe, the shoes I normally wear, and then a rain jacket, and I was just all purpose weather prepared, and
Yeah.
it was freezing that day.
Ooh.
It was a windbreaker, and I had a helmet on. I was chilling. That was so easy. My wife was not spared though. But
Yeah,
it
when
was
I did
so intense.
Spandam at the other con we went to, because he's wearing that whole fucking thing on his face
Anime Riverside, yeah.
and a wig, bro. It was so
It was so hot.
I was
Oh.
dripping sweat. I had to tell Megan, like, can we go outside? I think I'm gonna pass out. I was so hot, dude. Because I had this whole thing on
You
my
had the
face,
whole
the
thing,
wig,
yeah.
and the vest, long sleeves, gloves. Like, what does every anime character wear gloves, dude? It was so hot. Like, oh my god. But yeah, I mean, it was still fun.
Yeah, it was
still fun.
a
Did you get
blast.
anything? Did you get any cool merch there? Any figures? Anything?
I wanted to. I could barely see, so I couldn't
Right,
really
right.
see all the stuff. But I did make notes of the things that I do want. So next time around, I'll know what to get. But my usually, the same thing as my channel. It's like I focus more on just meeting people, and like that was my main focus. So like anybody who was shook by my cosplay, we had a conversation. We
That's the
social
best.
media is traded, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like talked about there were, again, like you said, there was some crazy cosplay. Like a lot of people said that
Yeah.
I had the best cosplay, but mainly the people who said that, I could tell that they were like veteran cosplayers,
Right.
who understood like that's the timeline of what you did is the ridiculous part, and like how it looks is ridiculous. But like the effort and detail and the quality of some of the cosplays I saw there, it was like next level. And then you add on top of that the personalities that they added, like when the moment came to like act like the character. I was like,
You know what's so funny?
Yeah.
Megan has taught me so much about all of that. Like, doing things the night before, the con crunch, right? And then like she always tells me like, you have to have a pose. Like you have to have a
You
pose.
have to practice your poses. You have to be in character.
Because you can get there and people ask you to take a picture and you don't know what you're doing, and then you're just like, damn, dude, I feel goofy. Like, how am I supposed to stand? Like, what am I supposed to do?
That's why duo cosplays, I think, are the best, especially if someone to go with. I mean, like, single cosplays are cool, but once you have someone to, like, go off of, like, when we were Ulti and Page 1, we do, like, back-to-back, like, gonna fight you, like, that was fun. Yeah, people were like, oh, my gosh, the siblings, oh, my gosh.
Yeah, we got, like, even because, I mean, that's, like, more recent in the anime. So I feel like we definitely got a lot of people that came up to us and were like, oh yeah, Ulti and Pepe, but it was definitely more people were recognizing, I think, you at first, because you have the horns and you have Page 1 has horns too.
The cape. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, obviously it's not as much as if you dressed up like as Zorro or something.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, there was like we met a cosplayer. It was great. We have a video that we filmed. I haven't edited it yet. It's my job. I haven't done that yet. But it will come out. But we interviewed cosplayers, and this Zorro cosplayer, like just jacked, like just ripped.
I feel like I saw a clip, or like was it on your TikTok or something? Like
no, we did
short?
a different one. We did a different one
yeah,
from a while ago.
Yeah.
But we went to another con. We've been to like 3 anime conventions in the past couple, like maybe 4 months or whatever. And so we did a new one. And we haven't put it together
But Josh was just like, what's your workout routine? And he answered so quick. He was like, 3 times a week.
Bro, he was so nice.
He was so nice. And he was just like, he's like, did this in 3 months. He's like, I go 3 times a week, do this. Like, he was just like so ripped. It was like a perfect Zorro. We made this like really cool Kaido. We had like this little mini. There was
Bro,
a bet.
There was no Kaido at ours.
What? This Kaido was like insane.
Insane, dude.
Like he had the whole. What is it? The
his Thunder Bagua.
Bagua,
thing,
yeah, it was huge, and this guy was huge too, and he was ripped, and it was crazy.
It was nuts.
It was crazy. But yeah, cosplayers are just so fun. Everyone's just so fun because you can just talk to them all day about One Piece and everything. Like make inside jokes. It's just like the best time.
Yeah, and the way I think about it, I forget which stream I was talking about it, but it was after I was talking to you guys, and I did that makeshift Luffy cosplay, and even that was like a gateway into it. I never growing up, I never not that I didn't see the interest in cosplay. Like I understood why people like that kind of thing, right? But me personally, I never saw myself getting into it. But then like my wife came along and she has a different view of things, and so she always dresses me up in random stuff anyways, and this is just a new direction. But I think like it's the same thing. I had this conversation where it's like, I do theories. We I focus on a particular aspect of the story. Power scalers, they focus on the story and they theorize. Like power scalers are power theorists where I don't look at fights and I'm like, this guy like moved this like mass and then moved it, like that kind of thing, right? And it's a completely different focus than what I do. And at the same time, it's like cosplayers focus on the story on a completely other different perspective, where there's a lot of theories that come out, especially in One Piece, that come from like the outfits too. Like
oh yeah. And that's what's crazy too. I never saw myself kind of being like someone who cosplayed either. I think because for me, I don't know if you relate to it, but I was younger and I was, I wasn't as like confident. I was like, pretty insecure. And I was like, I don't know, my way of like acting like I didn't care about it was to just say like, oh yeah, they look goofy, but really on the inside it's because I didn't have the courage to like do it, but that was my way of like, trying to save face and be cool or whatever. But then as I grew up and I was like, yeah, dude, it's just fun. Like it's just people having a good time and people showing and expressing their love for this thing. And then just doing it. And it's like completely different than going to a Halloween party or Halloween. Like there's a different kind of magic and a different kind of like love there that just is, it's infectious, dude. And people who are in cosplay, you have this like camaraderie, this instant camaraderie with them. Like, I don't know, you could be walking around in regular clothes.
That's what I love about it.
Yeah. And you could, if you're walking around in regular clothes, like, you're just kind of there. But I don't know, dude, something about like when two people meet eyes and they're both in cool cosplay from the same show, especially. Like, I don't know. It's
like,
it's beautiful.
Yeah. And usually most of the time, like, again, like in your case and other people's case, like they make it usually all handmade stuff.
Yeah.
So you're like, wow, like that is, you did that. Like
that's
you
dedication.
did that. Yeah. To the craft.
Yeah. Like for me, it wasn't necessarily like they're goofy, but I like what you said and how you said it, like in the past when you're younger, less mature perspective of it. It's like, they're goofy, they're being goofy. But if people cosplay, I just felt like it wasn't for me. But like, I think when you truly like something like One Piece or whatever it is, I feel like it just adds a different level to everything. You know what I mean? Like now I'm looking at the story and appreciating something that I always see. Like, the outfits are there. And like I've always noticed how awesome Oda's designs are, but now I'm looking at it like, oh, I could cosplay that. Oh, I'd love to do that.
That's the bug. That's the bug.
Yeah,
dude.
you got bit already.
Yeah,
you got bit already. And I'd always loved doing it. Maybe since like in high school I started doing it. That's when I was able to like buy stuff or like go to cons or whatever. But that was a main thing that like I wanted to introduce to like what we were doing. Really at the very start, like when we did our Chainsaw Man reviews, like I did a cosplay for everyone.
Yeah, the reason that cosplay exists on this channel is all because of Mehgan.
And I was like, let's do it. And then One Piece, we just started doing it. And I was like, this is so much fun. It was stressful, but it just added that level of excitement of just like, we read this character, now we get to be this character.
And, it's like a deeper level of like connection. Like I feel connected in a way because I did Hawkins a different day when we went to the con. And
that was dope. Yeah.
When I see Hawkins now, I'm like, I love him even more. R.I.P. But it just adds a different level, like another level of like love for the character.
And I think like with Shaka specifically, I think this was like a unanimous thing amongst everyone who like live reacted. They were like, they sat back, looked at Shaka's outfit, and was like, this is dope. This is like the coolest, like, not outside of One Piece. Like this objectively looks really cool. And I got to put that into practice because I wore it and people who had no idea what I was still complimented it and still thought it was cool. Like I because the content creators were at the baby shower. So at the end of the baby shower, I just rolled up in that thing and people who had no idea what it was, they were like, wait, what is that? That's sick. Like, where is that from?
That's dope.
Well, they knew where it was from because they know me, but like they were just like, and again, that adds another level of appreciation where it's like Oda designed this character to be so cool that you can be like proud of it almost, like like Vegapunk is something that you get people into One Piece and for 1,050 chapters they don't know what Vegapunk is and you finally get the reveal and that's what he looks like. That's something to be proud of.
What do you think of I mean, I know it's been a while now, but what was your like initial gut reaction to the Vegapunk design?
That one is funny. That one is funny because the previous chapter was the 6 faces of Vegapunk, right?
Yes.
Right.
And when they showed Edison in my live reaction, people gave me backlash on this. It was funny, but I was like, oh, why Edison? Why not Einstein? Because I thought when he said Eureka, I automatically attributed that to Einstein. And so I was like, oh, why not Einstein? It would have been so cool if Vegapunk looked like there was a Vegapunk Einstein. And then the next chapter, he did it, or was it the end of it? I don't remember where it was, but he did it, and I was like, this is great. And then he threw in the Newton's apple on top.
Yeah.
Yep.
Clean, and then the enlarged head thing is still letting that sink in, but one of my favorite theories now is based off of that, so it is cool. But I think that I think more than anything, the designs just tell me like, yo, Oda is cracked for like taking all of these historical things. Have you seen the Einstein cross thing?
No.
Einstein cross. So like that was one of the things once the main Vegapunk got revealed as Einstein, people I think it was on Randy Choi's stream, Einstein cross. If you type that in and Google it.
Yeah, Megan's got it right here.
That's the center of the universe, and those are quasars. So Einstein says quasar, and
bro, that's crazy. The world government.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Wow.
And the world government symbol has been there the entire time, and it's like
he's cracked.
Yeah, like how are you able to take so many inspirations? Like people are getting Star Wars vibes, like Terminator vibes, and then we're taking references of geniuses in the history, incorporating the details within devil fruits, within Egghead holograms. I don't it, and then the holograms, like the town references Super Mario, Sonic, Jetsons, like all this stuff, and so Einstein was like the cherry on top, and then he did it the Oda way of giving him the biggest head.
And the tongue always out.
Always out.
Yeah. He's like, I like this picture. I'm just gonna, this is gonna be the character.
Yeah. I need to see his concept art. Is that what he landed on first?
Well, that's what I was saying. Like he this is a character that's been teased for so long, and I mean that's a lot of pressure. So I feel like he was just like, okay, there's just gonna be 6 of them. Like I'm gonna make 6 of them just to cover my ass a little bit, right? So I can get to do variations of different kinds of
cool characters,
right?
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I mean, maybe these were all concept sketches that he was like, oh, I can use these. I can make these. I can work these in to Vegapunk's character. Like that's what I thought was so dope about it too. Because I mean, again, he's been someone that was teased for so long, and we get to see all these different versions of him. It was like perfect. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Egghead's been crazy. Egghead's been so crazy so far.
It's been crazy.
This is after you guys did your 1067 discussion, right?
Yeah, 1068, right?
Yeah. So yeah, it is. I mean, I don't know what your thoughts were on it necessarily, but I am under the impression that like, Oda's setting it up like to see like a Lucci and Luffy fight, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Like a rematch.
Bro, Luffy janitor sweeps Lucci right now. Like it doesn't. Do we at the end of it? We were like, in my chat at the end of the reaction, trying to discuss where Lucci is. Right. It feels like Lucci's above Ulti. In my opinion, it has to be like Ulti to King, somewhere in between, maybe closer to First Commander. But then here's the thing that Sai hit me with at the very end. So Lucci brings out Rokugan, which was his finisher in Eni's lobby. Yeah. And normally when you reintroduce a character like that, that kind of indicates that this is their new floor and they have a ceiling to rise up to.
Yeah.
But Kaku here says he's showing no mercy. And this is Kaku. Kaku knows Lucci. So this means that this is Lucci showing no mercy. This is like Zoro using purgatory like onigiri on like Vanderdecken. You know what I mean? Like why?
Yeah.
And he didn't even kill Atlas. Atlas is still breathing.
Yeah, Atlas is still breathing and just has a face crack. Like,
and then, that's kind of a great point, actually.
And then here is my point. Luffy, this was the weird thing. In my opinion, this is the weirdest thing that Oda didn't need to do, and it's kind of scary that he did it. Scary for Lucci. Is I didn't think Luffy would be the one to confront Lucci. I didn't think that this would be the front facing, like I thought someone else would meet.
Well,
Yeah.
Brooke and Zoro were sitting on the shore, in the port or whatever. And I
Yeah.
thought, okay, yeah, first line of defense right there.
Yeah,
Well, because I
and
think
then-
they said they didn't go through the
Right, no,
original
they-
port.
yeah.
They went through a different
But
one.
at the time, I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Vegapunk like literally is like, hey, he just dipped and didn't give Luffy instructions. Like you know Luffy, like he should know Luffy. You're smart enough. Why didn't
You just had a
give him map?
discussion. Yeah, you had a discussion like 3 times. Yeah.
He's just like, this is gonna become a battlefield, and I won't tell you how to get there. So you'll just run straight through the city and just meet Lucci, right? And what's disrespectful is that Luffy, this is Lucci in hybrid form, using his max power move. You know what usually happens when a character is showing off strength? Observation hockey gets triggered. Luffy did not. It was about to just run by. He
Yeah.
sense Lucci. What is this, like
Damn.
20 feet away?
Yeah.
That is disrespectful to Lucci. Like,
Yeah, he
Lucci
went
is gonna take
pigeon guy.
Elsie.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Okay,
mean,
you're
and-
here. You're here.
Yeah, people are saying like, oh yeah, Lucci could have gone off and gotten stronger. And I kind of fell into that camp too. I was like, yeah, dude, we haven't seen him in a long time. Like he's probably gotten a lot stronger. But that's an interesting point that he's kind of. Kaku's like, oh no, he's flexing right now, and it's like, wait, what? What?
Yeah.
But there has to be something else. Like, there's no way. Yeah, Luffy can sweep the floor with Lucci, but
Yeah.
like I don't know. Like there's no way he's gonna get like one hit KO. There's no way he's gonna get taken out super easily. I just think maybe Luffy's gonna just keep running. I don't know.
That's what I'm under the impression. He's gonna be like, okay, I don't have time for you right now. I gotta go. I got more bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and here's another thing. Like, it's even if you disregard Luffy and Jinbei and somehow make them leave or something, we have the OG Kuma probably on his way. And I asked my chat, I was like, OG Kuma versus current Lucci, and everyone had Kuma beating Lucci, and to
But
the point where they're
Kuma,
like,
but Kuma's falling apart though. Like
and
he's literally
still, and
Damn.
still, like,
damn,
That's a testament. Yeah.
damn.
like someone said, like, what is, he's a big hitbox, and I'm like, Rokugan, like Lucci doing that, Kuma just needs to put his hand up. That's all
That's
he
it.
needs to do.
That's
like,
it.
what is he gonna? I don't know.
Yeah, there. But so, what do you think the point of Lucci being there? Not in terms of like, obviously we know why he's there in the story, but what's the point of Oda putting him there then, and him having to cross paths with Luffy in this way if it's not going to result in?
Maybe just to show like Luffy's past this. Luffy is
But
past
we know
him.
Luffy's past this.
But
Yeah.
we need
There
to see
were a
it.
few
Yeah.
thoughts. So this chapter broke one of the ideas I had from 1067, but it brought an opportunity for another one. Stussie's a little interesting to me. She said like she had a past here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
I'm
been
thinking like
there.
maybe she's like a double agent of some sort because of the way she had the information but withheld it from her team, and that can be seen as a gag, and I'm leaning towards it being a gag, but that does open the door for her to be like subtly sabotaging her own side, or on the gag side it could just be them like being like, these things won't hurt Kaku or Lucci at all, so that's why there's no reason to tell them. But it's also Vegapunk. Like, underestimating Vegapunk off the rip is kind of crazy. And so Stussie's a little interesting, but the thing that I was thinking, which I say is broken a little bit because it doesn't feel like Vegapunk knows anything about Leloucia. And what I was assuming based off of last chapter was Vegapunk asked Luffy to take him off of the island rather than defend him from CP0, which
Right.
at the time I was like, well, maybe he's expecting Leloucia to happen to Egghead, which is why he needs to get off of the island. Because
That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I was thinking that too.
Yeah, because
For
if
sure.
it was CP0, he knows Luffy beat Lucci. He knows Luffy. He knows how strong the Yonko pirate is. That's the introduction to them. He's like, yo, don't underestimate Zoro and Robin. That's only 2 of them. He
Right.
knows that he can be defended. So if it's not being defended, I doubt he's afraid of a Buster Call. But like now it feels like he's afraid of a Buster Call. I don't know.
But the thing
Like,
is, they say that they're not going to destroy the island because they don't want to destroy his inventions or whatever. So, I mean, he has to kind of maybe know that too, right? Like, they wouldn't blow up all my inventions. They just want to take me out because I know too much.
Which is like interesting because then it's like, is Lucci and them there maybe also to grab certain things? Maybe they're trying to like pick it, and then Leloucia happens. But the understanding was like Lucci was coming on there to kill Vegapunk, and so what I was saying was that maybe they were Lucci and his squad was sent there also to be erased along with Vegapunk, and that would put Lucci and Kaku in a very interesting situation where they're pit against the Straw Hats and trying to keep them on the island when Vegapunk and everyone's like, yo, we need to get off the island. And they're like, no, like, why? And then they're like, listen, you're going to get deleted. Lucci is just like, doesn't believe it. But then they get like, they get inklings that is going to happen, and then there is not an alliance but a collaboration.
I like that idea.
That would be
I like that idea because these things need to happen in the last saga, especially if they're going against like what I would, Emu, the big bad of the world. Like there's gonna be these team ups where there's gonna be people in the world government. They're gonna be like, I'm not down for this. Like I thought I was down.
People kind of turning on other people.
Yeah, and just being like, oh, I thought I was safe, but like no one's safe now. Like no one is safe now against this like huge threat. We all need to like band together. And I like that idea too. I think maybe Vegapunk too is under the impression that like I don't even want a chance. Like I don't even want a chance. Like something could happen to me. They could take me. Whatever. I'm not going to chance. I'm just going to dip because I'm too important to what's about to happen right now.
Right.
Which is crazy too because last chapter it showed us the importance of Egghead because the Vegapunks are centralized around the Punk Records, which is, from our current understanding, is landlocked to a certain extent because it is a part of the egg, right? We don't know if it can be transported. If that thing can be transported, that's one, crazy. Two, I don't know what we would do with that afterwards. Are we just gonna let it sit on Elbaf or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
But like we, I think from many perspectives, CP0 is not the threat that is the antagonist of this arc. It doesn't feel like it doesn't make sense. Sure, we can make Lucci an admiral level threat, but even that doesn't make sense because then it's like the entire Straw Hats are here, a bunch of Seraphims are here. Vegapunk probably hasn't shown us everything either, so it's way. You add all that up, and it's like sure, you could whatever I proposed could be a pathway. And the only reason why I'm thinking that's the pathway, because straightforward right now doesn't make sense. Like even like if you look straightforward on this chapter, Luffy versus Lucci, the antagonist is wiped. Like I don't know how else to tell you that Lucci's getting mopped. Like Junpei's also there. Like,
no, for sure. And my other question too is like, Vegapunk seems like he wants to, obviously, like you were saying, leave the island. He wants to get off instead of standing there and defending the island. He knows that the government wants to take them out. There have been like CP7, CP8 has been there and they've disappeared, right? Which means that Vegapunk murdered them. I don't know. Crazy. But that
was pretty funny.
Yeah.
He has interest in getting off himself. Does he, like you said, want to take his brain with him too? But does he want to take the other Vegapunks with him too? Is he expecting them to just stay behind, knowing that they want him taken out?
Yeah, he seems like he's gonna dip. He seems like he's done.
Especially because
he's like, you guys were great. I love you guys so much, but I have better things to do. Love you all. Love you, children. Bye.
Yeah, especially because Shaka was like, you don't stand a chance to Atlas. Like you don't stand a chance against CP0. So Vegapunk knows that too, and Vegapunk's like, yeah, like you were saying, like, bye guys, I'm out of here. Like what the fuck? I don't.
He's like, he'd probably be one of those people like, you're not real people.
To the
like,
point
you're not real, right? You know that. Like, he's of that, like, he can be like, I feel like he could be super just like cold-hearted, cold.
Maybe.
Scientific. Like
you're all me, you're all parts of my personality.
Yeah.
He, like,
to the point where even Shaka like accepted death. He's like, yeah, the main Vegapunk's just gonna dip, guys. Like we're all gonna get slaughtered.
Yeah.
Like, and it's, I guess there are aspects of his personality. I mean, he could like reabsorb them or whatever. In theory, whatever. But yeah, and his brain too. Like, what are they gonna do? Can it be transported? What's gonna happen? I don't know, dude. I just feel like I don't know if Vegapunk's making it off this island. I don't know.
You don't think so either, huh? You think he's done?
It doesn't make sense to bring Vegapunk outside because he's too smart. He's too strong. Like on Side Stream, we broke it down. Like he is Yonko level. Let's go back to Onigashima real quick. The Tobi Roppo are not getting past Vega Force 1. If they're not getting past Vega Force 1, King and Queen and Jack are not making past the Seraphims. Like, with Kaido himself, sure, he can, Big Mom and Kaido, they can do things. But you look at everything Vegapunk has, he is Yonko level. Like, he has Sea Beast. Like, he has a miniature Poseidon. Like, and then he has with his aircon, like what if he just freezes over the entire island and just flies up? Like what is anybody gonna do to stop him?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're talking about things that Vegapunk hasn't even showed. He hasn't showed his hand yet, and that's absolutely true because there's other warlords that we haven't seen, other seraphims we haven't seen yet. I mean, they could be off dispatched with other people, whatever. But I don't know. What kind of seraphims do we think exist? The original warlords, are they based off of them? What's the chances that because Ace was in Impel Down that they have an Ace seraphim, and will that be the moment that Luffy kind of turns on Vegapunk? Like I don't know.
It might be that Vegapunk only has the animal-based warlords.
Yeah.
Since he's doing the scheme of like S bear, S shark. So we might get an S flamingo, we might get an S crocodile, which is still cool. But I'm holding hopes for an S buggy. And
hell yeah.
Like if that happens, I stopped him, I think, because I actually have a video coming out that would give him an animal, but I don't know. But yeah, Vegapunk is not making it off this island. Like if he does, I don't know what happens. He has too much information. Like he fodderizes every Straw Hat besides Luffy, like in terms of like abilities, right? Like Nami has Zeus, he has a Sky Island. Like he has, like Frankie has a shark submarine, he has a giant mechanized shark. Like every single thing. Like Chopper couldn't save the kids on Punk Hazard, he gave him candy drinks that saved them. Like every single thing that the Straw Hats can. Sanji's not needed anymore. Like every single thing.
That's a great point too. He's got all these machines to make food. He's with Robin, he has all the knowledge of Ohara. Vegapunk has all of Ohara's knowledge in his brain. Like he does have all of them kind of beat.
Yeah, so I think story-wise he has to die. I think it'll be difficult because what will happen if Vegapunk stays in the story is you're going to get a lot of situations where people are going to be like, wait, Vegapunk could have solved this, Vegapunk could have fixed this, Vegapunk's here, he showed us this capability, you're telling me the smartest man can't figure this out.
He could give all the information out.
Is there a situation though where he gets taken off the island and he gets taken too far from his brain, and then that's the excuse for him to not be able to do all those things, and the world government is in position or possession
or something,
or the world government has possession of it, and they have to go back and I don't know, or figure out something. But that be the excuse.
Maybe that's why CP0's there to an extent.
I really like that. That's a great point, because then see, he's still a genius off base, but he put his brain off of there, so if the brain gets captured. So there was two ideas then, essentially. Like the joke was that Einstein lobotomized himself. So then or not Einstein, Vegapunk lobotomized himself. So he would essentially just be dead weight that they have to protect. That would be a great handicap, actually. And then another joke that Sai said, because I don't know if you guys remember this. It was the Recycle Cur, the little dog that it got a name card at the very beginning of
Oh yeah, I think I remember.
Yeah.
And Sai was just like, a lot of people say like it could just be in passing a joke, but Sai was like, name card is kind of crazy to give a random dog on the ancient dog before Vegapunk, right? Like before Vegapunk, we got a name card for this dog, and he was making a joke. What if Vegapunk escapes into that dog? And
that would be lit.
You would love that.
And then they'd have the Recycle Cur on the ship, and I would be like, that's their pet. And Chopper gets upgraded to an actual Straw Hat, and then then the Recycle Cur would take the pet thing. Chopper gets the respect he should get.
Yes.
And then they have to protect it. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. That's a great point. The Punk records being locked. Vegapunk. Vegapunk could leave.
What do you think about everything that's happening with Kuma? I mean, we got confirmation pretty much that S Bear has the pawpaw fruit. Do you think did you think that they're able to use that technology now with the devil fruits and the smile to recreate fruits now?
1000%.
Yeah.
1000%,
I mean, that's confirmation that they're able to do it. Maybe he is the first one that did it, and you know how devil fruits are connected.
Well, because we didn't see the Boa Seraphim. We didn't see that Seraphim use any devil fruit ability.
I think did we?
They
Was it just a
Kazar
boom?
Lasers.
Oh yeah.
Laser.
Yeah.
So it doesn't seem like. It seems like Vegapunk can choose what he does, because Jinbei had the swim
yeah
for that Seraphim, and so maybe the Kuma one had the paw ability out of like respect, or maybe it might be that because of the way the fruit works, because of the strength Kuma has base, he might be one of the best people to be able to use it, period. So you can't just put that fruit in anyone, like meaning like other fruits, they found the best user for it. One of the requirements for the paw fruit might be that you have to be just built different like Kuma, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, so I think 100% Vegapunk has reached the levels of being able to recreate all devil fruits, and this chapter has confirmed that he doesn't need to kill anybody for that. Like, you know, Kuma, whether he's dead or not, I think this at least gives us a strong standing to say that Senior Pink is probably still alive.
Yeah, we were saying that too.
Which I think is fair. I think the one thing that I don't kind of like about this is that mirror matchups now are going to be a thing, and like mirror matchups are corny in a lot of ways, and they're very difficult to execute in an interesting way, because you know it'll just be like Senior Pink versus the Seraphim Jinbei, like that's not an interesting thing, but like the Kuma versus Kuma one, that's kind of cool.
That's interesting. Yeah,
so it's like it's based off of execution, so like trust in Oda there.
Yeah, for sure. And I think too, like with the thing that kind of does is like a little bit of a bummer, especially with Senior Pink, is like, when are we gonna see Senior Pink again, realistically, in the timeline of everything that's happening? Like, why not just why not
to get to?
Why
like,
not
we're
just
not gonna
why not just make it like, oh, he died, like that is his fruit, you know? Like, why not just have that? Because I mean, I don't think we'll be able to see him again. And we got that cover page of like Frankie and him sharing a drink, so that was kind of like symbolism. But yeah, that's kind of, I don't think he would do that. But the Kuma would be interesting. But I do think, like we were talking about it too, like what if like Kuma, because he pawed himself out of there. He's on his way to Egghead, right? I mean, that is kind of a given.
Heavily implied.
Implied. Like, what if he shows up and like Bonnie's knocked out right now? What if they don't leave and Kuma does end up getting there, and Kuma like does not is like protecting Vegapunk, or goes there to go see the Kuma, not Bonnie? That would be like heartbreaking.
Yeah, that'd be heartbreaking.
That would be like the nail in the coffin. Like, she'd be like, oh my god, my dad's here to save us. My dad's here to save me. I'm finally seeing him again. Like he has a consciousness now. Like he has his own free will, and it's not his free will. Like that would be devastating. Oda would do some shit like that.
That'd be heartbreaking.
That would be heartbreaking, but I think we're safer in that regard, because this OG Kuma is built different. He stayed 2 years to protect the Straw Hats on his own mission. Whatever set him off to in the first place, I think it just makes sense that it is Bonnie. And I think what makes the most sense is that like this Kuma just like is the one that paused himself here. The one stipulation is I have to go back, but a long-standing understanding of Kuma's fruit was that when he paused somebody to a location, it takes 3 days and 3 nights. That's what all the Straw Hats landed in the same place at the same time. And it was like the 3D 2Y, you know, the 3 days 3 nights thing. So they land and they're like, okay, not 3 days, 2 years, whatever, right? But the point being is like, we don't know the timeline of Kuma's stuff, so maybe Kuma, and then on the other hand, maybe Kuma could just send himself faster. Maybe it's been 2 years, maybe he could just do that,
right.
And he shows up, and I do think that this is maybe where the Bonnie Kuma situation gets wrapped up, but maybe it'll still be heartbreaking, because if this broken Kuma is what stops CP0 against Luffy so that they can escape, Kuma would end up like dying fighting them, because he is broken. I think he could take them, but I don't think it's like a no diff. I think it would, at this point, it would probably be like, you know, generously extreme diff. But Oda could throw in some things like, I don't know. Like the one thing that I asked my chat is like, are we giving Lucci conquers? Because like that's the only way I kind of see him like leveling up here, right? Like
I mean, I guess, but even with that, dude, I mean,
how crazy would it be? Just like if they did get Leloucia, and that's just how Lucci meets the end. That's all of them
like
meet the end,
that
because they are
like,
you know, they are very like, world government, we serve the world government, like they are like loyal servants to the world government.
That's why I think I like it more.
And just meet their fate by their hand, like wow.
Yeah, and it just sets up for, I think, them like really begrudgingly having to like work together to get to survive, you know, not even for any other common goal other than just to survive. I do like that a lot. I don't know how likely that is, but it'd be fun to see.
Got to see next chapter, because apparently next chapter is when we understand CP0's role. We understand the direction Vegapunk will go, right? Because like Atlas is here dying. Does Vegapunk even care? Like,
Yeah.
Does Vegapunk care? Yeah.
Does next chapter show us Lucci getting no diff, or does Luffy surprise us? And he, another thing is at the beginning of the arcs, a lot of like Luffy had a hard time against Batman, right? On Wano, like is Lucci the new Batman?
Yeah.
I don't know, but it'll be interesting.
One last thing I want to ask you, and thank you again, dude, for taking time out of your day. You've been streaming nonstop. You did your stream. You had Civ on. You came on, made time. Thank you, dude. Thank you for that.
You guys, I was thinking like this weekend, I was like, man, I miss Volume 1. I haven't talked. I told my stream that they were like on my random streams, like my late night streams, I was like, guys, I haven't talked to Volume 1 in podcast. I'm like, you should talk to them. And then you guys hit me up. I'm like, perfect. Great.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we genuinely love talking to you, and we do miss you too. Like there was a period of time where we were like, damn. Even Mehgan said it the other day, like I feel like we haven't talked to Par and some other people that we haven't talked to in a long time. Like you know how it is. Sometimes you just get so in it, and it's so hard to, I don't know, you just kind of lose track of everything else kind of going on around you.
You guys are cooking with all the streams. I do see all your posts, but then like I'm like, I don't want to get spoiled on Chainsaw Man right now. So.
Well, same. Like we see all your shit too, and that's where we're like, oh damn, we need to hit up Par soon and talk to Par again. And so thank you, dude, because it's always nice talking to you and hanging out with you, and we love you, dude. Thank you again.
It's likewise. Both ways. Two-way street there.
The last thing I want to ask though is apparently, like, Oda has said that we're going to get the explanation of devil fruits from Vegapunk too.
At some point.
At some point. Like, how soon do you think that's coming? Or how far away do you think that is?
That's a tough one. I think, my feeling is Oda did say that, right? But how many times has Oda trolled?
That's a good point.
Right? I think by now, right, this chapter we're understanding that Vegapunk knows. He knows a lot more than he look at the way he's talking about things, right? Like he knows a lot of stuff. And Oda's a gatekeeper of knowledge, right? So he's gonna gatekeep us again. I feel like we're gonna get an appetizer. Maybe we're gonna take a bite of the entree. But he's gonna rip it away from us. And the way I saw it was like, originally, now that you added the part where it's like, if they leave, he could be essentially like vegetableized, and he wouldn't be a fruit, he'd be a vegetable. So
right.
So like with that, it's like I could easily see him being like, I don't know if you guys heard this thing, but like Rogers Base has this theory with a few creators from like 2015 that they all believe that Vegapunk and Dragon were working together, and they thought that the pacifistas were under Order 66, which I'm not a Star Wars like buff or anything like that. I don't know much of that. I know things here and there, but do you guys know Star Wars?
Or Order 66. Yeah.
So they thought Order 66 was going to be what happens with the pacifistas. They would like spread out through the world government. Then when the time comes, there would be an order that would turn all the pacifistas, and Vegapunk has the knowledge of it. And so it might not be a simple word, it might not be a simple thing. I was saying that maybe it's like a song, maybe it's like a certain thing, a special thing that's special to Luffy or special to Frankie, and Vegapunk imparts that knowledge to Frankie, and as he's doing it, he dies. And so it's like right before we find out, and that is an Oda thing to do. And
for sure,
everything in that regard, like I think is on the table with that, right? Because the Ohara knowledge, we don't need Vegapunk for it. There's the library right over there, right? Like we're going to Elbaf, like we don't need that. The ancient kingdom stuff, like even the way Oda's showing us.
That's such a good point, Par. That's so like I'm so dumb. Like they don't need it because it's there.
They already have it.
Yeah, they have it on Elbaf.
Yeah,
wow.
And like they like, and the thing is, the difference between Clover and the Straw Hats are the poneglyphs that Robin never got to, and they
Yeah.
are on the path to getting that. So Vegapunk never had those, so they're already beyond that part. They just need the context, right? They don't have the context that Clover and Vegapunk had. And it is interesting because Robin, I think, also read a lot of the books on Ohara. We don't know if she retained all of it, but maybe when she's there, she's able to put 2 and 2 together. But overall, the point is like, I think Vegapunk dies before we get the devil fruit information fully. We probably get a lot of it, but here's the thing. Vegapunk doesn't have the void sentry. He has the conjectures. I don't think Clover, just between everything that he just had the name of the ancient kingdom from what we understood. He understood the context of it, but he didn't have the poneglyphs. So Vegapunk probably reverse engineered a certain aspect to the devil fruits. And here's the thing that we didn't ask is like, can he do that to Logias? And what I answered my chat with is like, let's look at the holograms. Are the holograms not very similar to Kizaru as a Logia? They are light that you can't touch, you phase through, but they can hit you, and you have to use a special apparatus to touch that. That's literally a Logia. It's just right before you get to Kizaru, you get to the full devil fruit there. And does that not match the same thing that happened to the Iron Giant? Vegapunk said, I recreated as much as I could, but there's a part of it that I can't. The power source, and maybe there's something other than that. I would imagine that's the same thing with the devil fruits. There's probably a part that even if he gave us everything, we wouldn't understand the full context of
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I do. Now that you, with that last part, I completely agree, because there's even something that maybe he is missing, like, which is maybe why, even though it was just the color, he considers the Kaido fruit to be, a failure or whatever.
Yeah.
There's still something that maybe he doesn't understand.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And to answer Trill Bill's question, he said, didn't they say Clover was an adventurer? Don't you think he might have found that information during his journey? I think all the information that they had was the accumulation of what Clover did over his adventures. And he stayed there understanding that he was going to be sought after, right? He was caught by the Marines many times. Why would he continue to do that if he's that important?
Right.
He stayed, and then he sent Olvia. He sent the scholars to do the rest of his journey to do the risky part, because Olvia is not Clover level. I mean, at the end of it, she was, but so I think that's what we kind of have to grasp from Clover, is that everything that was on Ohara was, yes, the past, but the most recent stuff, poneglyphs, all that stuff, that's probably all due to Clover, which is why he's regarded as a genius by Vegapunk and Dragon and Rayleigh and a lot of people, right?
Right.
It would make sense to attribute that success to him, which, Clover getting a W this late in the story is a great thing.
Yeah.
It really is. It really is. Well, I don't want to take much more of your time, dude. Thank you again. Thank you for being a good sport about the sketch.
It's hilarious.
Wait, about what? What was it?
The sketch.
Dude, that was great. You guys need to direct stuff. That was comedy peak. That was like I don't even know, 30 seconds of just pure comedy. I love it.
We thought we were talking about that. We were like, dude, we should do a sketch where we're just like doing impressions of like other YouTubers and make that a thing.
Yeah.
It's just I wish we had more time. But yeah, dude, thank you for taking time out of your day to come on and hang out with us. We miss you.
Always fun.
It's so good to talk to you again. And anytime you want us to hop over on one of your streams or just come on to ours, you're always welcome, dude. We fucking love you.
There was an invite already in the works that, it's coming. And again, on your end, if you guys, for some reason, like, you guys don't have a stream randomly, just hit me up. I mean, in the next month, maybe not, because I have a baby coming on.
Congrats. Everyone say congrats.
Yeah, congrats to Par.
Amazing.
Well, yeah, dude, we'll catch you later then, and have a good rest of your night, man.
Tell your wife she's goated.
Yeah, tell your wife she fucking killed it. She fucking killed it.
Yeah.
All the congrats that I got, shout outs to my wife.
Yes.
So all right, thank you, chat, for being so kind again. Always. That's why because Josh was saying like, oh, you can do it on your stream. I was like, no, I want to do it with your community. So
yeah, I just didn't want to take you. I just didn't want to take you away from what you were doing. I felt bad. I was like, damn, dude, he's doing his thing.
Yeah, mid theory.
Yeah, mid theory. I don't know. I didn't want to take him out of it. But thanks for taking the time, dude. And yeah, we'll talk to you soon, bro.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Have a good
You
night.
too, Par. Let me see if I. Whoa,
Oh.
that was cool.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's so cool.
He did a Vegapunk right now. He just
Whoa,
disappeared.
hold on. Yeah, he really dipped.
Wow, that was crazy.
Shout out to Par, dude. Fuck yeah. We love that man. And yeah. Par said he saw that.
No, it was great. That was lit.
It's not your bad.
You did the Vegapunk with the Vegapunk. Bye. See you on the first level.
No, it was sick. It was sick. We love that man. I'm sure everybody in our chat already knows Parvision, but if you don't, subscribe to his channel too. I mean, he really is a database of One Piece information. And if you're looking for theories, he's got them, and they're great. And he's great. And you guys fucking watching this long and being with us and hanging out with us for almost over 3 hours now. Yeah, you guys are amazing too. Yeah, this was fun. We really were excited to show him that and show off the Vegapunk helmet. And yeah, this was a lot of fun. So thank you guys for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Par. Thank you, Chaz. Thank you for. Oh, we missed a couple donos. Let me just go back. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt Par. One from Terrence Matthews.
Yay, thank you.
I think Lucci is a lot stronger than you guys might think. I think he'll surpass Luffy and us. Or surprise, not surpass. Surprise. I mean, that.
We'll see. I mean, Oda's probably, again, subverting expectation. Everyone's just like, Lucci can never, and Lucci might pull a rabbit out of his hat.
I mean, yeah, for real. Gotchi, our final two donos. Gotchi reviews.
Hey, thank you.
I'm going to call it. It's going to be the clones surviving a Buster Call that he somehow set up a countermeasure to. And then he has another. My number 2 theory is that the pawpaw fruit can stop a Buster Call. Oh. They are going to use it to sink his brain so the government can't have it, but the clones still can, allowing them to get one over on the world government. That's actually really interesting. Okay, Gotchi. Okay, Gotchi. Damn. But that's going to do it. We've been going for a pretty long time. We fucking love you guys. We love being live. We love hanging out with you. Thank you for hanging out with us. JoJo's coming out tomorrow.
Yay!
I know this is a One Piece stream, but if you're interested in JoJo as well, you can check that out tomorrow. And then we'll be back next week with the reactions, the community lives, everything, business as usual. And we actually might have some really exciting stuff happening next week too that I haven't even told you about because it just happened. And I haven't even really had time to respond to this person. But you're going to be excited too.
What?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What?
But anyway, the only thing left to do now is to get out of here on our outro that's always the same and never changes. And today, that is...
That's Amor?
Bro, I fucking love Par so much. Dude. It was so good seeing him again and talking to him.
Everyone's goaded. Happy birthday, Josh. Once again, it's
Thank you.
tomorrow. Everyone wish him a happy birthday tomorrow. Yay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jizzle.
Thank
I like Jizzle.
Actually, in 10, 11, 12, in 2 hours, it'll officially be my actual birthday.
I like Jizzle as an outro, not just like I
Jizzle.
like Jizzle, period. I mean, I like Jizzle as an outro option. I didn't mean it just like that.
The outro should be congratulations, Parvision, because Parvision did it first. That's a good outro.
Oh, yeah. Parvision did it first.
I think that's a great outro. Thank you guys for all the birthday wishes, too. I fucking love you guys. You guys are awesome. And I do like Jizzle, but we're going to go with Parvision did it first. So let me make sure everything is queued up and ready to go. Here we go. All right. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And until next time,
Parvision did it first.
He did, and he killed it. Him and his wife fucking killed it.